Hello, 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 hello. What is up, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals? Boom! It's me. It's my face. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. It's a Monday, which means we're playing Minecraft. Because Minecraft Monday. Best game, best day, best thing. Which I suddenly realised as I was about to show the game thing, I didn't resize it. So listen, I'm great. I'm best streamer, best streamer, pro at these things. That's not size. Woo! Best streamer, bestest you've ever seen, bestest in the world. What, me? Bad at things? I could never. What? I would never be bad. How dare you? We also can move me back up here though, because we're not doing, like, Hollow Knight or anything. I'm so sorry if I hurt your ears. Right. Can you tell that today is not my best day? What gave it away? I think nothing. I think this is great. I'm great. This is great. But yes, hello. We're back doing more Minecraft. I think I'm actually going to keep the music very quietly in the background because I know some people have said before they don't like it when it's just nothing going on Minecraft music-wise. So let me just stick that on a loop. And then we're going to be good to go. We're playing on Twitcheroony, as ever. Our lovely, beautiful, amazing land. Twitcheroony. I'm very creative with names. I just threw in the name of the thing that I was using it on, and then... But today, what I want to do is, I want to actually go mining. We haven't been mining in ages. Like, oh, hello. We've been spending a lot of time, like, getting our villagers up together. The entire last stream we were here, I think we just did like stick trades to try and get our librarians giving us some good shit. What are you guys selling us again? I have completely forgotten. So you have prot 4, you have efficiency 5, which I'm glad we got that, but you know, that's the one I already got, prot 4, mending, and you're unbreaking 3. So the one villager we don't have yet, it's a fortune villager, which I really fucking want and would be very useful for going into the mines. Very useful. One could even say the most useful thing I could get out of you. Did I see a child running around here? I'm suddenly like, do I wait for a child to grow up? I could have sworn there was a baby. What happened to him? To the baby? There they are. Tiny fucker. Have some apples. Grow up. Grow up. Grow, child! Please, eat the fucking apples. How fucking rude. Because the annoying thing is, if I actually do go mining now, because I'll be too far away from the village. I thought we got a guy with fortune. Nah, just loads of prots, mendings, unbreaking, and there's an efficiency. Sure, I guess. I sound so ungrateful to have all these wonderful, amazing things and levels. Just like, yeah, fine, I guess. Calling you apologise. Okay, I'm going to make another lectern ready for whenever that child grows up. And we'll place the lectern now, just so it's there for whenever that child wants to stop being such a prick and grow up. And I guess in the meantime, because I believe it takes 3 Minecraft days for a child to grow up, which is, what, 24 minutes? We'll stay within chunk loadingness. Heck, maybe I'll up my chunks so that I can go further away and still have you do something for me. Because, yeah, we've got that. Oh, yeah, this is when I was randomly enchanting things. We've got a Fortune 1. Okay, we've got a Fortune 1. This is when I was randomly enchanting things, trying to randomly, hopefully get Fortune. Back at our base, we could run there very quickly. I might run there very quickly, actually. Because it was taking so long to get a villager here to give me anything. I was like, well, may as well see if I can get it at home, which, I mean, yeah, I may as well. Also, gives me an opportunity to go see the doggos. And, oh no, wait, we don't have parrots anymore. They kept making zombie noises and creeper noises, and I may have been scared one too many times by that. I can neither confirm nor deny what happened to them. I can only tell you they are no longer there. I also want to bring some campfires as well for these things. Oh no, it's turning nighttime! Oh, I didn't plan this through. Oh yeah, we've got a wandering salesman over here. Wandering tradesman? Wandering person. I'm not going to gender them. Just because the devs are trying to make me. No, 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 no. Gender is a lie. Oh yeah, we got the dark oak saplings and that's how we did those things. I don't really need any purple dye. You go invisible, mate. Listen, I get it. Enemies are coming. It's dangerous and scary. Mate, I am also scared and do not want to be out here. I feel you, boo. You do you. I ain't gonna judge. We ain't about that shit over here. Not in lovely bean land. No, 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 no. Judging is not allowed. Not for someone just wanting to get away from a little meanie poop. Never gonna judge you for that. Honestly, teach me your ways. How do I turn invisible? My god, it's like all of my teenage dreams coming to life. That didn't sound as dark and depressing in my head. And then I said it and I was like, oh, wait. Come on, trees, let me through. The mobs are going to start coming out now. I'm getting stuck in trees. Really? How dare they? Do they not know that I am on a sacred mission? From who, you may ask? Capitalism. There's that moment when you're like, oh, wow, yeah, no. Listen, capitalism gets you everywhere. Even here on Twitch, bloody Bezos. I mean, I appreciate the platform, but also, you know, maybe pay your fucking taxes, bitch. I mean, I don't know why I pull that face as if Jeff Bezos is actually ever going to know who the fuck I am, or see one of these streams where I go on a rant about how he should pay some more tax. Or, you know, Amazon should. They sure should treat their workers properly, you know? But no. This one. Give me the demons. Yeah, because I ran out of levels, I think. Oh, wait a minute. I know what it is. I don't actually have enough bookshelves to even get Fortune 3. Fortune 4? Fortune 3. I play Minecraft. I know how many levels Fortune goes up to. I am definitely not going to not so sneakily Google it. Where is all of my wheat? Oh, there we go. I want cows up the wazoo. Not literally, though. That sounds rather painful. Hello, cow. Did I feed you too recently? I can't feed the fucking cows again. Oh my god. Now I know why I went back to the village. It's been too long. Damn food poisoning keeping me from playing. Making me forget that I left here because the cows had already eaten. Okay. Move things out of your hotbar. Do some general work in here. And then when the cows are good and ready, we will feed them up again. That's why I was going on a horse killing spree as well. Now I remember. I was going through and I was killing any horses that I ran across. Oh, wait a minute, Doddies. Oh, Miss Dottie, I'm sorry. I pushed you into the thing. You get extra special. You get the best meat. Actually, no, your favourite is Chimkin. I did a silly thing. I named my dogs Because the only dye I had when I got the two dogs was blue. So, update, you're still exactly as obsessed with Hollow Knight as before. I mean, honestly, I expect nothing less. I am going to do more Hollow Knight as well. That's probably going to be a Wednesday stream. We're going to be playing more of that because I'm getting into it. We managed to beat the pen pusher. I've now know how to get more notches for charms. I'm very excited. It's great fun, and I know I'm bad at it, but I'm trying, and that's the important thing. But how are you, my dear? I hope you're doing well. We're playing more Minecraft, and I was just explaining why I was an idiot for naming these dogs. So when I got them, I only had blue dye. That was the only other dye I had. Crazy, I know, in a foul forest, but I didn't think to go pick some flowers. So I made this one have a blue collar, and at the time, I had two dogs. We had Miss Dotty and Teddy Boy, whose collars in real life were blue and red. I accidentally fed them too quickly, and now we have ugh, because incest. But Miss Dotty also is no longer with us, unfortunately. She was very old. She was like 17 years old. And she was tiny. She was smaller than a chihuahua. So Miss Dotty is no longer with us. And now every time I come back here, she has to be fed. Because she's Miss Dotty in there. Oh, I'm trying not to cry. I know it's stupid. It's a Minecraft dog. But it is also named after my real life dog, who is unfortunately no longer with us. Also, I make it seem like this dog liked me. This dog hated me. Listen. She, as soon as she arrived at our house, she decided that my mother was now her baby, and if I went near her or her baby, I would be told off. So anytime I tried to go near my own mother, I got I still stand by this to this day that she was such a bitch. But also, oh, Miss Dotty. Because she was so tiny, you could never say mad at her. Also, she had 1.5 teeth. It's not like she could do anything to you. I know. She was guarding what was hers. It's not like she could do anything to you. Because she had 1.5 teeth that were also at the back of the right side of her mouth. Oh no, they were at the back of the left side, because what she'd do is she'd put food to the left side of her mouth to try and chew it with her only teeth. But she'd also miss a lot, so you'd regularly have to check that there wasn't food just stuck in the corner of her mouth. There was always food stuck in the corner of her mouth. Always. Okay. So, today has suddenly become, I wanted to mine. It's now become more of a, get these fucking cows to be adults real quick. Come on, eat up, baby cows. Oh, I'm accidentally feeding the bloody sheep. Don't want to feed the sheep. They've had so much. Why are none of them growing? We're also, apologies if you love horses, because we're also gonna go, borrow some horses. I cannot confirm or deny if these horses will demonetize while we do it. Listen, I really just want the fucking bookshelves. No one will sell me fortune. That child in the village won't grow up fast enough. And I just bloody want a Fortune 3 pickaxe. It's all I need. Why can I not make leather from like zombie flesh or something? No, I need rabbits, which, yeah, look at all these rabbits. Look at all those chickens. But literally, because it's not chickens either. Well, there are chickens here, but you know what I mean. Oh, thank you so much for your leather. Oh, and cows! You're all gonna die. Like, I'm usually someone who is very nice in Minecraft, and I don't want to ever hurt the aminals and all that kind of stuff. But for some reason, while streaming this game, I just forgot to ever start, like, you know, getting animals. I forgot that I would need anything, really. I got some chickens, but that was about it. And now I'm here and I'm just desperately in search of bloody leather. Why? Because levels and books and magic. Listen, I need to use the Magic Stone book to try and make things happen from thin air. And I need your help. To do so, you will die, but that's fine. Sorry, I've listened to this mix way too many times. Okay, there's no more over here. I thought there were more horses over here. I was wrong. Plenty of bloody sheep now that I don't need them. At least I don't think I need any sheep for anything. Who knows? I'm going to come back and it's going to be like, you need 5,000 pieces of mutton. I'll be like, well... I suddenly had a really dark thought and I was like, oh, imagine if you could kill the baby sheep to get lamb. Baby sheep are too cute. A baby sheep is probably, until they added axolotls, my favourite Minecraft animal. Because it's just, it's this massive sheep head on this tiny little body. It's so cute. The llamas drop. The llamas. Fuck it, we'll find out. Come on. They do. Fuck you. Yes. I feel evil but also happy. Wow, is this what... Don't want to go near you, mate. Is this what being a sociopath is like, or a psych... Well, no, they wouldn't feel like they were being evil. I don't know. Why are there just suddenly no animals whenever you need them, eh? Okay, we'll go back home, we'll make these into books. We'll see if any of our cows have grown up and if we can feed them again. And then after that, maybe we'll go back to the village and see if that village has grown up. Actually, let's, while we're here, turn this up. To try and keep that village phased in as much as possible. Tiny drop in frames. I don't mind that much though. Not if it keeps that village there. When I try and bump it up to like the full 32 chunks, my laptop's a bit like, you've done too much in this area. Go somewhere new, please. It's like, it doesn't give me that, you know, crisp 60 frames per second. It's like a measly 40. Nah, it's still way better than my old laptop was, and than anything I've ever owned before. Listen, we've got 4 leather. We can make... Oh, it's getting nighttime again. Amazing. Because I think I'm right in saying it takes 3 Minecraft days for a villager child to grow up. Ooh, going up the... It didn't like that going up the ladders. Let me change that. Purely for my own motion sickness. Okay, we need more wood now. That's going to be down another layer. I rejigged this whole house, but it also doesn't match my off-stream house properly. Sky, hello! How are you, my dear? I hope you're doing well. We're doing more Minecraft. I was planning to just go straight mining this stream, and then I realised we still haven't got Fortune. Or Fortune 3, and I'm like, oh, how dare it. Is this enough bookshelves? It's saying that it's enough bookshelves to at least give me Silk Touch. But I think it won't offer me Fortune straight out, and then when I get Silk Touch, it'll be shit. You got poutine, crisps, and soda. You are the Salt Emperor. Listen, don't tell Charlie you got poutine, okay? You've been scarred enough. You don't deserve that again. Yeah, essentially what I'm trying to do is desperately feed all of these bloody cows who I fed to recently. Gosh darn it. And also wait to see if I can get a Minecraft child to grow up, a villager child to grow up, so that I can force them to sell me fortune, because they're taking their sweet time. But I need more bookshelves in order to do it here. I need to wait for the child to grow up in order to do it at the village, so I'm just sort of stuck here waiting for now. Just waiting for something to happen. Maybe one day I get what I so desperately deserve, what I crave, what I need. Who knows? I definitely don't. And the annoying thing is, it's just at this point that I'm waiting for bloody cows to grow up, or a child to grow up. Why did it? How dare it? I have returned, I think. I think I have returned. Oh, oh no. What is happening? I've just been sitting here for a minute going, ah! Cause I have returned. Ari, thank you so much. Also, hello, my dear. I hope you're doing well. I don't know why that happened, because I'm literally plugged in by an Ethernet cable. Unless someone tripped downstairs and accidentally pulled out and then really quickly plugged back in our internet. Don't know what the fuck happened. But hello, I'm back. I'm Minecrafting. Oh god, Discord's doing another, hey, this person's gone live. Am I back? I can see a live number next to my thing. Why is it fucking doing... I've never... Is it because I turned up the render distance? Oh my god, did I jinx myself? I've never had this doing this before. I don't know why it's doing this. Because I'm plugged in by the Ethernet. That's plugged into the thing. My laptop's not telling me that I'm losing connection, or like that my internet is dropping for any period of time. It's just suddenly dropping on Streamlabs. What's happening? I think we're back. Another bloody announcement to Discord. I think we are back. I hope this doesn't happen again. If it does, this may just be a hella short stream. Because apparently my Wi-Fi hates me. It's not even Wi-Fi, it's Ethernet. Apparently the internet hates me. I couldn't believe it. I do use it a lot. It's like, oh my god, you're always on here, always doing things. I'm like, I know, I work from home and also stream things while working from home. My employers ever see this as views and opinions are my own. And when I say stream things, I mean music. Like you told us in one of our well-being emails, listening to music helps with loneliness and stuff. So you told me I could. Only music. Okay. I'm really hoping this doesn't do the thing again and glitch and do anything and be a poop to me. We're going to see. It's letting me look around. That's already a good sign. I'm hoping people can hear me. No one's confirmed if they can. I might just be talking to myself. Well, same as usual then, Aaliyah. You know, that, as, you know, sounds like a normal day for us. Back! Oh, thank fuck. Thank you. I'm glad. I can hear you. I'm just munching my food. Oh, that's okay, Sky. I hope you're having some nice poutine. Never had poutine, but I've had chips and gravy before, so you know. I've had cheesy chips and gravy as well. I presume it's somewhat like that, although obviously I'm sure it's far more beautiful, magnifique, cultured than my basic cheesy chips and gravy. I'm sure. See, they're growing kind of quickly with us here. Keep checking the over the thing, being like, has it gone down again? No. Good. Do you know what? I may as well actually feed everything that I've got while I'm here. Because I'm here, so why the fuck not? You know? Except I am gonna save most of my wheat for the cows. Sorry to any sheepy boys who were here and wanted my attention. Also to all the chickens, I put all your seeds in the composter. One day you'll get fed. One day we also might not look terribly pale like we do right now. And by one day, I mean Black Friday, when I plan to get a webcam. I didn't see the point in spending loads of money on a webcam that then Black Friday sales would be half the price. So I just spent a little bit of money on this webcam to get us through. It's a tortellini. I have like one piece left. Yes, for some reason I picked it up with my hands. I don't know why. We'll just pretend we didn't see that. Have any more animals spawned in the cow type region? What is even in that region? That's just flower. It would be so hard trying to find any cows there. You're moving in time so you can send all the Black Friday stuff to your new flat. Oh, you're moving. Wait. Oh, new flat. Is that exciting? I won't ask any personal details while we're live, but that's very exciting. Also, that means you get to move into your new place and you also get like packages. Like, you know when it's like, oh, a present almost. Like, ooh, look at this lovely treat for me. And it's like, oh, thank you, past me. I've realised that I am inevitably going to get so much stuff in the Black Friday sales. I'm like, now do I, capitalise off this in some way and make a YouTube video being like, spending how much at XYZ shop? Oh my god, this size, because you know how you always see from like, one of the people who I actually watch is called like Pretty Pastel Please, and what she often does is she will spend like, I'm not going to spend this much, but she'll spend like $2,000 on a haul, and then she'll be like, I am returning loads of this stuff, but I spent this much in the first place so I can put a clickbait thumbnail title, and I'm like, I mean, I would say that I'd do that, but I also don't want people judging me being like, I'm sorry, you spent how much? How much? And I'll be like, don't worry, it's going back, and I'll be like, it better bloody be. What is an overdraft for if not for Black Friday? Don't listen to me, chillins. Don't spend your money on Black Friday. Capitalism. So what they're trying to do, lure you into capitalism. Don't go into your overdraft where you can avoid it. Especially not on random shit from Black Friday. Do as I say, not as I do, bitch. God, if I'd have actually fell down that jump, I would have died. That would have been embarrassing. I died while calling everyone a bitch and complaining about capitalism. Honestly, do you know what? Nah, that sounds pretty solid. That sounds like me through and through. Get over here, twat. Oh my god, I would love you doing a haul. Do you know what? At this point, I've already got enough in my beauty bay basket that like, I can just imagine how much editing that would be for me, and I'm like, it would be weeks after Black Friday, but I would gladly do it. Screw it. Do you know what? I've got one person saying they watch it. That's more than I have ever had confirmed watching anything else again. I'ma do it. Depending upon how many places I order from as well, I might split it up. I might be like, hey look, X £100 on Beauty Bay haul. And then just merge all the other ones together when it's lots of other places and little bits everywhere, you know? Oh my god, yay! Thank you! Ari, you have convinced me. You're helping me, but no, what you're doing is you're helping me. Because you're helping me, you know, not be confined in these boundaries that I'm setting for myself. And recognizing that maybe there is more that I can do. And stuff. That's what we're going to say. We're going to ignore the whole me spending lots of money on things. But it's fine, because we can just return the things as well. Exciting times, but no stress. No stress. Just makeup mess. I made a rhyme. Make sure you rest too. I will rest too, don't you worry. Yeah, I'm going to need... Listen, scrolling on shops is so draining. I'm going to need all the rest. No, but I do have to work full time in order to have the monies to scroll on shops. So yeah. Yeah. I'm going to make sure we rest. Don't you worry. I think I do also... because I know that, like, recently I've sort of been streaming more sporadically, and I was saying about, like, oh, well, I'm considering changing my schedule and blah, blah, blah. But what I think I'm going to do is, for now, we're going to keep the schedule that I had before of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings, and then a Sunday stream, either, you know, early afternoon into the evening-ish times. And then, you know, we might have the occasional extra Tuesday or Saturday stream, but I'm not going to try and stream every single day and wear myself out. Because also, I've realised it's then very hard to edit a video for YouTube when I have no free evenings. And Thursday evenings are Chish and Fip evenings and family time. So, essentially, my mother has to have, like, meetings on Thursdays now for, like, the divorce stuff. And so every Thursday evening, we all doing Chish and Fips, which is fish and chips, if you don't say it in the weird way that my family does, as a well done for getting the work done, and we watch Taskmaster. Is nice. I like it. All this leather! Ha 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 ha! Yeah, such a good idea. Thank you. I came up with it because, like, after the first time she did the meeting, she was like, "Oh no," and so okay, I can't feed you anymore yet. After the first time she did the meeting, she was like, "Oh, I can't bear to cook," and I was like, "Okay, let's do fish and chips then." And then every week she was always like, "Oh, it's been terrible," and I was like, "What if we made it so that, you know, after the meetings and stuff, you always get lovely Chish and Fips?" Which I realised as I was about to, like, try and explain why we call it Chish and Fips, I was like, oh, because it's essentially my mum, due to being on such various and heavy medications for all of her various and heavy illnesses, sometimes, you know, has memory fog, gets words wrong, slurs things, which when saying it out loud I go, probably not, you know, probably not best to essentially be like, haha, my mother can't speak properly. But also, she started it, so... Is that all the adult chickens we have? Wow, it's actually good that I'm feeding my chickens then. Yeah, we don't have a lot of you. Oh, sorry, pig. I hit a baby cow! No. 9 books. That's another 3 bookshelves, baby. Once you get a proper mic, you're going to do an art supply haul of all the art supplies. Ooh, that sounds good. I don't have a proper mic. For, like, the YouTube videos that I've done so far, you can probably tell if you watch them. Well, actually, this is the annoying thing. I say I don't have a proper mic. So, if you've seen any of my YouTube videos, they're not the best. But I'm trying. But essentially, what I just have been doing is just using my mobile to film. But annoyingly, I do actually have a DSLR camera and an external microphone that I could use for filming YouTube videos. But the DSLR camera doesn't have autofocus, so I would have to get someone else to come up and focus the camera on me to use it. And then if I did want to move closer, because I often do makeup videos, I'd have to call someone up again to refocus the camera on me. And also it doesn't have a flip out screen, so I wouldn't be able to see if I was even in shot properly or if things I was holding up were in shot. I know, very first world problem. I've got this amazing camera, I can't use it. I don't mean to sound like that. It's more just, I probably should have thought it through when... Well, actually, my dad got me the camera as a birthday present, which I was very surprised by. A 21st birthday present, because for some reason, my family, despite 18 being the legal age in the UK, still remember the time when it was 21 and consider that to be the proper one. I know if you've seen my streams, but it picks up... I have seen your streams. I have your streams. But it picks up my laptop fan being really, really loud. So I might use my phone if I don't get a mic soon. Fair play. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why when I did my first stream, I think I didn't have a mic for that one, but it was apparently also really fuzzy. But then I got this mic. It still does pick up the fan of the laptop a bit, but nowhere near as bad as the in-laptop mic, which I feel you, boo. It was just like, woo, in the background the whole time. It was a lot. Do we have enough for... I don't know, and I don't want to risk it, so I'm just gonna keep feeding cows and hopefully getting some flesh from them. So I'd say, why can't you use shears on cows? And then I realised it's because unlike wool that is on top of the skin, leather is just the skin. That probably wouldn't be the best idea. We might actually, though, go quickly chop down some trees, because we don't have a lot of wood. Yeah, weirdly enough, that's a thing that I always, whenever I'm on stream, I notice, I'm always low on wood. And I have no idea how, because in, like, my personal Minecraft world, Jesus fucking Christ, I've got so much wood. I think it's because I don't want to spend a whole stream just chopping down trees, because I feel like it would be boring for you guys, even though that's what I've been doing so far today. But I feel like I want to do more interesting things for you, and then I just don't. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry. Sky, don't spray me, please. But also I love how I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that because it'd be boring and I wouldn't be talking, and then I'm like, I could talk forever, Aaliyah, you would be talking. Disconnect these so the trees actually disappear and don't just weirdly fucking float over here for ages. Please. There we go. Do, do, do. Bling, 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 bling. But these ones won't disappear because it's connected to this fucker. Which is just... oh. It's like, yeah, if you're on Skyblock, this is the perfect tree to get. Like, you only got one sapling, you get this massive fucker. But in any other Minecraft thing, you're just a bit like, oh my god. You're so much tree. Like, kudos to you for managing to be such tree. But also, I have to deal with you, so less kudos. I've listened to this music way too much, as you can tell. I can only apologise if also you guys don't like the lo-fi Nintendo vibes, and you're like, ugh, it's so repetitive. But it's my stream. And I like the lo-fi Nintendo. What's over here? Oh yeah, that's that one. You can't get rid of that one. That's a little banner tree. I don't like though how you're all connected. Disconnected? Disconnected. There we go. Has it been long enough yet, cows? It has. Cow, cow, cow. How now, brown cow? Did anyone ever in the UK watch Storymakers and always see stories about Blue Cow? I love Blue Cow. Blue Cow seemed great. I wanted to be Blue Cow's bestie. For reference, for anyone who isn't in the UK, because I suddenly realised I never gave any clarification about that. I just finished the sentence there. Storymakers was a show where essentially they tell children's stories as the children's channel CBBC was then coming to a close at like 6 p.m. You did not. To be fair, we were a bit old for Storymakers, but I still watched it. I'm young at heart. But one of the characters on there was Blue Cow. And Blue Cow lived in a field with loads of other normal cows. But Blue Cow was cool and blue. That's the starting premise of it. This cow was blue. And Blue Cow would like go out on adventures and bloody go on the bus and stuff. Blue Cow was hella cool. Aaliyah actually just a very tall tall toddler. Confirmed. I've been found out. Hide the alcohol. Can you imagine? I was just 3 toddlers in a trench coat. Also, I've never watched BoJack Horseman, but all of my friends always have, so I always understand the references, sort of. Let's put all this stuff away. This is so we can set down campfires when we go past bees again. Bees! We need these when we go back to the village. You are for making more cows. You're for making more books. Apples we can put away. They will go in there. Ooh. Carrots. Potatoes. And it's going to be nighttime. Wonderful. No! No! It's okay. It could be worse. I just want to get Fortune. I just really want Fortune 3. I might do a trip back to the village, see if that kid has grown up, and if I can therefore trade with them. I need to make some shears. Quest for Fortune 3. It really is. This is all I just want Fortune 3 so badly. And then like once I've got it, I can take all my books and make the perfect things. But like it's just it's taking a long time. Especially because we even have down in the mine, like, a set of diamonds. We don't have any more diamonds to make any more stuff. But in the mine that's near our village, we actually have a, like, 8 vein, I think, of diamonds that I didn't mine because I wanted to get Fortune. I was like, no, better get Fortune before we mine that. See, I was smart, but it's also taking for ages. For ages? For ages. It's taking for ages for my smartness to show. Yes, I am eating a very cold tortellini. What of it? I surfaced too early. But yeah, last week I had food poisoning. Last week I also had to have loads of meetings about my work have decided to do a restructure that essentially sort of means fuck a load of people over. And so I was just very busy last week. Hey Obi. Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything for you. I just want to put down a little campfire. See? It's all nice. And then you won't get mad at me when I do that. I do think that's quite smart how they actually did that, because that is a genuine thing. You use like smoke on bees to make them drowsy so that you can more easily get the honey and honeycomb from their hives. Bee capitalism! Everything comes back to capitalism. Well, it was what we've learned. Doesn't sound fun. Yeah, no, it wasn't fun. Ooh, Trash Panda Life. Hello, how are you, my dear? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Strem. My plan was to be mining right now, but I suddenly realised I don't have Fortune 3, despite maxing out like a load of different villages and stuff. And so now we're sort of running between home and a village to try and wake up a villager. No, not wake up a villager. Grow up a villager, age them up, and rear enough cows at home so that somehow we can get Fortune 3. I don't care how long it takes. I'm not mining up diamonds till I've got it. Well, any more diamonds. I may have mined some up sillily without it. I can make so many candles now. Oh, this is amazing. You can now use honeycomb to make candles. If anyone wasn't aware. I'm sure most people are. Although then again, I know some people watch me who don't play Minecraft themselves. They just watch me play it, of which I'm very grateful that you, for some reason, think I'm okay enough at playing it. That you'd want to watch me do so. Come on, be grown up, child. I hope I was in the chunk radius enough to grow you up. I should have checked that, shouldn't I? No one's standing by the lectern, which fills me with worry. Are they in the thing again? The cauldron? No. Still a shitty little child. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna not do any of the mining that we'd hoped to do today. We're gonna stay here and age up this child. If it kills us. Look, you can make a little candle. Using wax, and it's so cute. And then, if we put them down, you can put one. And then you could, oh, I was doing it wrong. Ah! You can put up to 4 in a little block. It's very cute. You're doing well. You just ate stuff to the point of crying, lying in bed trying not to pass out. Honestly, that sounds pretty fabulous. We love a good munch, good meal, good little snack. I was just, as you arrived, finishing off eating some tortellini that had gone very cold throughout the course of the stream, but still. And here, with the flint and steel. I'd quote, still a shitty little child. Good quote. I love it. Sometimes I worry that, like, you know, someone who's going to come to the channel, they're just going to see all these quotes and going to be like, well, I'm going to leave real quick. But also, I love the quote. Hydrate, thank you very much. Everyone please remember to drink some water or fluid of any form, whatever you can manage. You know, if possible, go get some water, but otherwise, I'm proud of you for having whatever you can. Look after yourself, make sure you got a little sip. You know, just have a nice time. That's the most important thing. Alina once said, I've been broken for a long time, but I appreciate the concern. Sounds about right. So I can only assume that our home is unfortunately out of range of the village. So we're just gonna make some money while we wait for this bloody child to grow up and make a fortune by selling us fortune. He 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 he. Put that on a shirt. Listen, if we ever one day get to the point of making merch, which I highly doubt because I don't know, I'm a pessimist. I like to think I'm a pragmatist, but maybe I am a pessimist. But also, you know, I just do this in my free time to play some fun games with my friends. Welcome, you are now friend. I hope you like that. If not, I apologise for referring to you in a manner that you are not appreciative of. But only respect on this channel is what we try to do. Yeah, I just like playing with my friends. Like, I get off work, play a bit of Minecraft, Hollow Knight, Resident Evil, whatever we're feeling like. Just, you know, don't you pick up my stuff. They're sneaky fuckers. They'll come and steal your shit. The farmers are the worst. You'll be filling up a composter for ages. You'll have gotten it all the way full, and then they'll come and steal your stuff. Just come and steal it. Like the number of pieces of bone meal I've lost to the farmer just randomly walking by as I'm filling out the composter. Unbelievable. Sorry, I only accept best. None more, none less. Listen, honestly, it would be a pleasure to call you bestie. I just, you know, you don't want to assume that someone's going to let you be a bestie straight off the bat. But listen, I'm always down for a new bestie. Because then you can also start the stream with, hey besties! This little, oh hey. Also, I like that. You hold your fingers with those fingers covered in soil. I like that. You have standards. You say, do you know what? No, I deserve better than this. And you make sure that you don't let people treat you lesser. Good on you for holding standards for yourself and holding yourself in a high enough regard to not accept less than you deserve. I don't know why I always sound sarcastic when I say things like that. I'm not trying to be. Genuinely, I think that's great. I mean, Christ, if I could do that myself, I wouldn't need all this therapy that I'm Run away from the night time. Never fear, your protector is here. It's the golem that's over there. I ain't doing shit to help you guys, sorry. I've got wood to find. Cows. So as mentioned earlier, we're trying to get like a bookcase for enchanting. We need more books. So any opportunity to collect leather, I will be taking. I'm very sorry. Hope you are not a big horse person. Gimme. There we go. Trauma jokes, yep. Listen, there's gonna be a lot of them over here. I hope you're into it. There's a reason mental health is one of the tags on this channel. It's because, you know, I at any point could go into a random mental health blurt and just, you know. But also, if I don't make jokes about the trauma, then what benefits have I got from it? Like, this way at least I can sometimes be funny and relatable. Otherwise I'm just depressy spaghetti. Okay, I should actually go sleep now. Ooh, zombie villager, hello. Oh, don't be one of my villagers. Ah, shit, didn't think this through. Get in a bed, Aaliyah. You shouldn't be one of my villagers. You're way too far away from the village. Also, there will be way more golems about. Yeah, no, my peeps are fine. Just a randomly spawning zombie cleric. Which bed is free? Thank you very much. I can either be sad or funny. You choose. Go away. Piss off. Thank you, good sir. Wait, baby? Ah, baby. Be lucky I need you. But it's like, it's true. Like, if I don't make it into a joke, then we just have to get all serious and possibly sad for a little bit. This way, at least, you know, I can make it seem somewhat funny. I'm not saying it's chill that I've got this trauma, but I'm going to use it for a way that makes people maybe hopefully laugh and smile instead of just bringing them down to my level. Oh, I'm sorry, horses. I really, really need the leather. And you guys drop up to 2 or 3, I think, sometimes. Wait, why did the zombies burn? I never got that. They're not vamps. I don't know. I think it's just that they didn't want them spawning throughout the day, so they made them a nighttime only thing. It's like, I don't know, because then, as well, spiders and creepers can only spawn in the dark, but they don't burn in the day. I think they just genuinely were just worried about way too many mobs filling up the space if you didn't sleep at night. Like, that, it just, you know, mob control. That seems to be all it was. Thank you. I'm very sorry, horses, but I've got 13 leather off of y'all. That's good goings. Honestly, if we went home, we'd probably be close to a full bookshelf. We could age up the cows one more time and then... Oh, but I don't want to hurt my cows. Random cows, yes, but my own? Oh, need to sweet. The flesh remnants must burn. They must burn. They don't usually spawn in flower biomes. Oh, looks of concern. Yeah. 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 One thing I will say is we usually call it pollen puppy. We usually call it unaliving or demonetizing or something of that like in chat. It's okay, you haven't done anything wrong, but just, you know, there are some people who just the word alone can be a bit triggering. So, you know, but also at the same time, yeah, I've done that before and like I've made a joke like that and people, you can tell who you fit into with the friendship group, shall we say, because my friend and I once were like with each other, so of course we're making jokes like that, and everyone else was like, oh my god, and you know, and we just looked at each other and we were like, what? Actually, as well, once what happened was same friend, unfortunately, something recent had happened where they had ended in the hospital, and I make Grippy Socks joke. I am forcibly removed from the friend group, self-unaliving and demonetized. Yeah, But like, my friend had recently been in hospital for that type of thing, and because this is my best friend, and they were like, I cannot deal with talking about it seriously at this point. I would be more comfortable if whenever someone brings it up, you say some form of joke. I don't care how bad it is, how dark you think it is. I would like you to make a joke to just relieve the tension for me. And I was like, I feel you. I got you. I'm on it. So it came up and I made a joke and everyone looked at me and they were like, oh my fucking god, how can you say something like that? And my friend literally peed with laughter. So I think I did very well in that. I did exactly what they wanted. Got the joke in there. Oh my god, you got a joke. I forgot to do the ads again. I'm very sorry, I'm very silly. We will come back to the story though once Trash Panda is available. Also, oh, I love the name. This should be enough leather actually to make all of the bookshelves we need. You are back. I'm so sorry. I meant to turn off the ads in between streams and completely forgot because I am silly. What I was saying was The friend had asked that should the topic ever come up, I make whatever joke it took to get them out of having to talk about it. They didn't want to have to discuss that. They were ready to, like, you know, talk about it in a jokey way, but not ready enough to have a serious conversation about, like, hey, are you okay? You did these things, this, that, and the other. So the topic came up, and I, as requested, made a joke. And everyone was looking at me like I'd literally just stabbed my friend in the fucking throat. They were like, oh my god, how can you say that? They all started shouting, and my friend laughed so much, they peed themselves. I was sitting there with, like, my friend's housemates and my friend's boyfriend being like, how the fuck can you say that? You say you care about this person, what the hell, that's disgusting. And my friend sitting there giggling to the point that they peed themselves. And then when they were able to talk again, going, no guys, I asked her to do that. Also, come on, it's pretty funny. And they were all like, no, it's not. And my friend was like, I mean, those people are no longer this friend's roommates. They are no longer this friend's boyfriend. They are still my best friend, though. Because, you know, we feel each other on too deep an emotional level not to be besties. Also, I think I have enough bookshelves to now get Fortune, and I'm very exciting. Your bestie gets it. Laughs allow us to forget. Exactly. Especially because, you know, sometimes when it is such a fresh trauma in many ways, it's too much emotionally to talk about in a serious way. Like, I am very much someone who, you know, I like to have discussions about mental health where people are comfortable and, you know, well enough to. I think it is something that's definitely always positive and beneficial in those circumstances where they're well enough to, because it does make people realise it's okay to talk about these things. It makes them feel less alone. It's not this taboo topic that we've seemingly all grown up being told it is. But that being said, that's very much if you are well enough to. If you are, you know, in a safe enough space to. And sometimes you're not. And in those cases, we don't talk about it. But you do still want to know that someone's there for you. And, you know, if you have recently been through something and for you, you find it more beneficial making jokes, make jokes with me. I'm fine with that. I'm here for you and I loves you. Also, yes, that does include you, Trash Panda. I know. Very quick. We've gone from besties to me being in love with you. But what can I say? You're fabulous, you know? How could I not? Okay, that's still offering me Silk Touch, so we will, I'm breaking. Gonna say we'll do a level 1 thing just to get rid of it. I'm breaking 3. Level 1 thing. Efficiency 4, that's actually very good, just in and of itself. I can have serious discussions about my mental health, a little bit at a time, but even in therapy, I'll be making jokes about it to cope. Same. I was doing the same in my recent course of therapy. They were like, how you doing? And I was like, hey, you know, existence is a curse, but, you know, I found a donut, or, like, I had a donut the other day, and people were like, same, you know? You still break down whenever something out of your control happens. You don't know why, but if you get confronted, you'll run faster than the Flash. I feel you. It's often that, you know, I find at least, that I have sort of prepared for a certain situation, so in that situation I'm okay, but anything random on you, oh no, I haven't got this, like, prepped. We're not ready for this. It's still offering me efficiency 4. Do I just take that and hope that I get... I don't even have a grindstone here. Shit. I really need to up my game in stream. Off stream, I have, like, a world that's somewhat similar to this. Essentially in, like, layout of certain things because, you know, I'm not creative in the slightest. But I always forget things that I have and haven't done on stream and off stream. Come on, I'm breaking 3 now, fuck's sake. Give me that. I'm not going to have enough levels at this rate. Efficiency. I don't know whether I do that and hope that I get fortune on there as well, but it might not be fortune 3, so we're not going to. We're going to just keep on going. We're going to keep on keeping on. Come on. Give me... Actually, axes are probably more useful because I can use them to chop down the trees in the village. How are you doing today, Skylar? I sure am doing. Yeah. Oh, no, meant to do this. Efficiency again. And I know that quite likely if I did actually take the efficiency, I'd probably get fortune on there. But I don't have it confirmed. And now I need to go and get some more levels. Because as soon as I do another one thing, I'm done. How dare it. Blah blam. Whoop-blammo. Have a nice day, Trash. It will be a day. Oh, it's night time. We're going to bed. Oh, bed. Where I get to not exist for a while. My favourite place. My internet hates me. I'm sorry. Oh no. I love you though. So. Little positive? Little not terrible? Maybe. I can smile normal. Like, I remember someone, like, once I had to do a video call, but it was with, like, a good colleague / friend of mine, and they were like, wow, that's the best smile you can manage. Like, okay, cool, I know what level to keep our conversation on today, and I was like, listen, do you want the smile, or do you want me to cry? And they were like, I'll take the smile, and I was like, that's what I fucking thought. No, go back in. No! Come here. Come on. Silly sod. Silly sausage getting out. How dare you? So I don't care about a chimkin getting out. I care about the bloody cows. I need your leather. We all love you. I haven't met you, but I'd rob a bank for you. Oh, thank you. For me or for Sky? I mean, Sky does deserve all the love in the world. But also, I appreciate someone wanting to rob a bank for me. Efficiency 4 again. Ugh. I'm just going to have to make a grindstone and use the level 30 enchants, I think. Bad cow, I know. The quality of my day is not under... it's not under my nor your control. The day will simply happen. If I get more trauma today, I will make a joke about it as well. Exactly. It's like, the day will occur. Whether I allow it or not, it seemingly does it anyway. Who knows whether it shall be good as you so speak. I should have given this to Chimkins. And there we go. Ugh, I'm amazing at this. Placing down fake crops, I'm your gal. Come here, chickens. Come here. Eat up. Make babies. Give me that teeny tiny little bit of XP. Before I then... That wasn't what I expected to be on when I went to the end of that sentence. Before I then gather further XP. Wow. Amazing work, Aaliyah. Listen, I said I could plant crops, not that I could attack chickens very well. I not only rob a bank for you, I'd take down the markets and crash that motherfucker. Oh my god, you sound bloody amazing. Can I marry you? How old? I suddenly realised I probably should have checked that you were an adult before I said that. But at the same time, you want a wifey? If you look at VODs, when I put on makeup, I'm kind of cute sometimes, sort of, from the right angle. Right now, you've got me straight after work. This is just the bare face. And also, Halloween pajamas, because Halloween is all year round. Why is there not another one? I need more. There's no more to that sentence. I think that's a perfectly wonderful sentence and makes full sense in and of itself. What else do I need to make a bloody grindstone? Wow, imagine if I had a brain that remembered things. Grind. Full wood as well. Gosh darn it. I need 2. I also make random noises all the time. I would say sorry, but also, you know, you guys are stuck with me. What are you going to do? Put away you. Then I can pick back up these things. Ugh. I need to organise myself. Aaliyah, you... Thank you very much, Sky. Also, yes, Sky has... my back hurts, ouch, is Sky. Has a spray bottle that reaches from all the way where they are to me. So if I say not nice things, I get sprayed. See, that is a good... That is a very good pickaxe. It's not got bloody fortune on it, has it? I'm just gonna go with aging up the villager. We have spent over an hour trying to do this through enchanting. Come here, we'll be married up by a coked up puppy wearing Speedo in the middle of a volcano. This is sounding like a magical ride that I am being invited on, and I am 100% down. Let me grab a jacket, grab a passport if needed. I'll be there. Mwah, sounds beautiful. Ooh. Oh no, that's food. Why is... Oh, it's because... I was like, that isn't where food goes. This is the raw food section, or the vegetarian section. This is the farming section. That's why. I am good brain. And this is going to be our wool chest. I like to get every single colour of wool and a full stack of every single colour. Why? Because I've decided... That's the end of the sentence. It reaches from Canada to England. Nobody is safe from Earth. I can confirm it does reach that far, and oof, yeah, no, you don't want to upset Sky. 1, Sky is fierce. 2, because then you'll have all the lovely beans on you. No one, you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. Wow, I even have spare leather now. Who would have ever thought I'd come to that? You go back there. We can put you back on. Sorry, I know this isn't the most interesting stuff. I'm going to go back. We're going to keep on chopping stuff while we try and get that bloody villager leveled up, aged up, whatever it's called. Miss Dottie, are you okay with a little bit of beef? No, you like chicken. I'll give you chicken. I love you. There you go. Do you want to run around? Lazy as ever. Yeah, that's about as much as I would expect from Miss Dottie. There you go. So, do you want to run around? Nope. Cool. You really are my dog. And then you're going to go in there. And fuck it, I guess we'll also put honeycomb in there, because it's a product of an animal? I don't know. You can go there. Yeah, we'll leave those there because I don't think we actually really need any of those for that place. We'll put enough that we can make one of every tree in here. Why not? Leather should also go in there. Let's do it that way. That looks nicer. We will keep you for if we get the enchants. You can go back over here. And then we'll go back to the village and just keep on doing the thing that we should have been doing this whole time, but I got bored and decided to try and do something faster and failed miserably. I'm great stremmer. Best stremmer. Ooh, look at me go. Whoa, Sky. You get someone wet from across your country. Ba-dum-tsh. Can confirm. Can confirm. We're currently vibing to Frank Ocean. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Holy moly. You're living your best life. And honestly, I applaud that. I'm, you know, just... I mean, you can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm playing Minecraft. For some reason my brain was like, what are you doing, Aaliyah? And I'm like, the thing that they can see me doing on stream. Listen, I've never claimed to be a smart cookie. Just... I don't think I've ever claimed to be a cookie before either. I've never claimed to be smart. I try my best. You know, it's the most you can do. Just try your best day to day. Do what you can. It's like in my bio, it literally says I am poor to average at games. I am not good at games, but I try. You're gonna get your I didn't say I was judging you, Sky. I purely froze because... I mean, I know you've said before you've had other things in the freezer and stuff, and I don't know if it was you who said they liked to chew on ice as well, but... How did you even discover that? Like, how did you... Like, no, I've never tried that, because why would anyone think to try that? I'm not saying they're not. I'm not saying that they're not better that way, because I've never tried it, I can't say. But where did you get the idea from? Where did you even one day think, do you know what? I don't think I said it, but I do. I think it was you. But I was suddenly like, am I losing my mind? But also, now that you've confirmed you chew on ice, I'm like 98% certain it was you. It might not have been in one of my strems, but it was in a strem. It's like, I can say that I know that frozen Mars bars are nicer than normal Mars bars because when I was in school, a teacher decided to show us how the different layers of soil/rocks work by freezing a Mars bar so that you could cut it open and then, like, explain the different layers. Essentially, they were trying to make it fun and stuff. My teeth are strong. I have too many. My mum always did it. Where did your mum learn that? You forgot about the... Right? Where did your mum even... Because, like, my mum, again, with the whole medication and mental fog thing, has accidentally put some in, like, the fridge before. But also, I've never eaten them and gone, these are better. Where did your mum just come up with, yeah, I'm going to freeze Mars bars? Not Mars bars, bloody crisps. Dentures in your future, I see. Dentures in your future, I see. That was a terrible Yoda. I'm so sorry. Listen, I can't do impersonations or voices very well. I wish I could. Unfortunately, I am boringly English. Which means, you know, can't even, like, most English people can also do a pretty solid American accent even, because we've watched so much American TV. And when I'm on my own, or when I'm in person with people, and, like, I've occasionally done it, they've been like, wow, that's a good American accent. And then for some reason on stream, because I know people are watching aren't just English, who also have never, like, day-to-day spent lots of time with an Americanly voiced person, suddenly I'm like, ah, shit, they're gonna tell me it's rubbish. You're the new person! Oh my fucking god, yes. You've grown up. Come here. Come here. Get over here. Get over here. Fortune. Nope. God, respiration 2, I need that in my other world. This works. I can lock you in here. No, no. Ah, fuck you. Silk Touch? I don't want Silk Touch. I want Fortune. Give me Fortune 3, please. I'll be very nice. I'll give you lots of cake. I'll make you cake. I can buy cake, actually. I'll buy cake and give it to you. Please. My dad already has one tooth missing. My family's teeth are fucking horrendous. This is why sometimes when I open my mouth loud on camera when I'm annoyed about something, I'm like, oh no, they're going to see my bad teeth. Yeah, my mental health has not helped my bloody teeth. Ooh, royalty. Because, you know, remembering to brush your teeth when you're depressed spaghetti and don't really even want to be here. 34 quid for the Curse of Binding. Just Curse of Binding! The chest inventory is scratching my OCD very nicely. I'm glad to hear it. I like to try and keep it neat. I know it's not very neat because this is sort of me staying in the... I like to have it somewhat organised where I can. I've been told that my American accent is very thick. I would have presumed your American accent was as an English person, you could speak in your normal accent and say you were doing an American accent. And I'd be like, sure. Taco time? Get them tacos. Get them tacos. You sound like a Kentucky horse riding cowpoke in American. I hope that's what Sky sounds like. Myself, I've been told it usually just sounds like a vaguely Californian accent because that's where most shows seem to be based. I'm not drunk enough yet to do it for you on camera. Maybe a different Power 3, I don't need Power 3. Can you already buy a Power 2 bow and just amend it? Thank you, come over here. Ah, bloody bookshelves. Luck of the Sea? I don't need Luck of the Sea. Do you know what I do need? I need bloody Fortune, mate. Punch 1. This is taking long. I swear this is going to take us longer than our bloody mending villager took. They took like 3 Minecraft days. You seem like you're going to take longer at this rate. I feel like I'm going to get a second mending person before I bloody get bloody Fortune. And the worst bit is, I have some diamonds down in a cave that I want to go and mine. I know exactly where they are. I just bloody need Fortune. I'm quite certain that Fortune 3 is the max. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Another mending person, and for way less than our other mending person. Oh, Eggs! Hello, my darling! How are you? I hope you are doing well, my dear. We are trying desperately to get a bloody Fortune villager. We got mending before we got Fortune, and we got mending for like 1/3 of the price of our other mending villager. Curse of Vanishing. Is this so I can dunk on my enemies? Why am I sound like, if I impersonate an American, I just speak through my nose very nasally, yeah. I feel like that is part of, though, like, everyone's attempt at an American accent. How are you, my dear? I hope you're doing well. How did another mending trade? How did your, was it a chemistry test you had last time? I hope that went well. It was a test of some form. I think it might have been chemistry. Who knows? My brain is not the best. Riptide. But I hope things are going good. I'm just, just being me, doing some do's. Come here. Projectile protection. Does someone understand psychoanalytics? Because I need to make a presentation about psychoanalytics in modernism. I wish I did. I wish I could help you. I don't, I'm afraid. I'm very sorry. Anyone else in chat? Is anyone very smart? Is anyone... Oh. Teacher hasn't graded it yet. How... What are they doing? Wasting their time? How dare they? You need to know them grades. But I hope you feel it went well at least. And you're not, too... I do like thorns, but I need Fortune desperately more. I like thorns, but I can get thorns at a later stage when I have got fully diamond netherite armor. But to do that, I need Fortune, not sharpness. Fortune. I don't even have any books on me, even if they offered me Fortune right now. I should get books and things. I should do that. Yeah. I'm gonna be smart. Where are my books? Oh my god, I used all my fucking books, didn't I? I used all my books making the damn bookshelves. Do I have any paper? I have paper. I have no leather, but hopefully they'll accept a paper trade. Hydrate. Thank you. I don't know why we're given that kind of subject. What the fuck? It's fucking culturology, and I have to make a presentation about psychology. So you're being taught like culture stuff, and they're like, hey, do psychology instead. That makes no sense to me. Then again, very little makes sense to me. Where is my unjobbed villager? Is it you? Nope, you're my efficiency 5 person who, wow, listen, I'm not really into the whole getting people attacked by zombies thing, but for you, I might make an exception. Do you want a job? Come on. Nope. Do you know what I also just realised? I've been running around like a madman for hours, desperately trying to like get bookshelves and get enough leather to get bookshelves. And I am pretty sure, yeah, if I'd just done that, could have had all the bookshelves I needed. Couldn't I? Couldn't I have? Yeah, very smart, Aaliyah. I am a genius. But you're doing great. You made a vid on made a vid the other week and you've seen it, so thanks. Oh yeah, the one on Instagram. I loved it. I thought that was great. I was like, am I subscribed to you on YouTube? And I was like, oh, the Instagram one. I did very much like that. Maybe. We were talking about modernism and they share some thoughts. A lot of the books and paintings were like, took inspo, from psychoanalysis, so that why. Ooh, Trash Panda makes good suggestions. Information videos on YouTube, which will also usually often be a lot more succinct and faster than various other things. Okay, we're gonna do some adjusting here. Yeah, because I didn't use my levels to do any of these, because I was gonna try and get fortune the old-fashioned way, but now I have given up. So I'm actually going to also take all of these out, which will allow me as well to make this a bit neater, because I'm not liking it currently. Ooh, no, don't want that there, because that can have you. You should not be in this one, but I don't have space to move you. I'm just going to sleep for now. We're just going to sleep to now. As you said, maybe no Wikipedia and the internet and try and look at books for info. Yeah, fair enough. But often if you actually do like a Google Scholar search especially, you can find what books would be applicable. I don't even have a grindstone out because I didn't want anyone to take that job, do I? Like if you often things on YouTube, they'll actually use the books as references and give them, especially if it's more of like educational scholar type thing. But you can also use Google Scholar, which is what I used a lot when I was doing like my thesis and stuff, to search for books under like a title or a keyword. Maybe, I don't know. Do you want me to post vids on YouTube? My vid? You could. I mean, I would gladly watch them. I'll gladly subscribe and be like, ooh, Onyx is posted, and just have a little watch. But again, it's entirely up to you. It's what you'd like to do with your time. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your time. But if you ever did start posting on YouTube, I would happily watch your videos. Not saying you have to, just if you wanted to. I'd never try and like force someone into doing something purely for my own enjoyment. I hope you know that no matter what you choose to do, love and support you very much. Your teacher sounds like a caveman. A lot of people like copy and paste it. More critical articles, you check Google Scholar. It's usually things that have been like peer reviewed or things that have been published via like a university, so you know that it's like absolutely above board. You're smarter because you take in info in different languages and change some words and sentences, and it's straight 100%. I wholeheartedly believe it. Like, whenever, like, I see you like chatting away and you're using like all these really long, complicated English words that I don't even understand. And then I'm like, wait a minute, English isn't even your first language. I'm like, oh wow, big brain. I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I am not this smart. I am. Oh no. Make you all into this. Give me a couple of these, and then this. Wonderful. I should be setting down this while it's working hours. Yeah. Where are you, unjobbed villager? Where you at? Don't tell me you died or something in the night. Where did they go? Come on. Anyone? Are you any? There you are, you sneaky fuck. Sorry. You're like the type of people I need in my circle. I agree. No, not that. I do not want you to take that job. Please, no. Move that out of there. Yeah, do this. Piercing. No. This has just become the hunt for fortune. This is all that this stream has suddenly become. I had wanted to do so many various things. Just searching for fortune. Channeling. No. I found the answers for a chemistry test just translating the questions into Russian. You are a genius. I remember actually, while I was at uni, one of my lecturers would always use questions from this one book. And it was only ever this one book. And I only realised when I was doing like a search of Google Scholar for like a topic that matched the one that we were being taught. And then I was like, oh wait, shit, this one does. And then I looked, and it was a book that had been recommended in our second year of uni, but not the third year, even though we were doing third year topics at the time. And I was in my third year. But I had the book from the previous year. So I went and got it from my shelf, and I used it to answer the question. And I did not understand the wording of the answer at all. And the lecturer in the lecture was also like, only one person managed to get this correct. And they're like, Aaliyah, how did you do it? And I genuinely looked them in the eye and I said, oh, well, I realised that the topic was covered in our previous year's book, one of the recommended books. So because I keep them for reference, I used the answer that it advised me of. I actually was hoping to ask you about what this phrasing meant. And they were like, you read the book? And I was like, oh God, is it that rare that people actually use the books? Like, this wasn't even one they tried to hide in a different language. This was the fucking book for our course, and they seemed shell-shocked that, well, technically it was the year before, but they seemed so shocked that anyone would check the books and keep the books and stuff. And I was like, I still have every book from my degree. Mainly because I sometimes like to look back and be like, wow, I once understood what this said. I don't now, but once I did. In between found and there. I completely missed the A in there because my dyslexic brain just zipped over it. Sometimes I forget that the world is bigger than English. Maybe you could use that channeling book to channel some luck for... Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? I swear, I will not end this stream until I have fortune and we have at the very least gone and got those fucking diamonds from the cave that's next to this village. Why do I sound like a fucking gremlin? Because I am one. My old chemistry teacher was so cool, but as a teacher, not great. Yeah, there's always teachers like that. He made his own test, so it was hard to find the answers, and we all got 30%. I mean, honestly, I think that is the best way for a teacher to, like, check that it is, like, a test that actually is checking the student's knowledge rather than how good they can search something. But at the same time, you've got to make sure that, you know, you actually are good at wording the tests and, you know, making it impaling for... I don't need any of these. And that it actually, like, relates to the stuff you've been... Where are my fucking emeralds? Wait a minute. Emmy, money, come here, please. Thank you very much, good sir. I'm gonna put you outside because you're very useful. There we go. Oh my god, that took forever. I'm also going to pick these up purely so I can put down the grindstone. Don't worry, we'll put these back. And the flint and steel is in here so we can relight them. We need that atmosphere, you know? We need it to be cozy. So, we have efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3 on there. So, mending, fortune, and... efficiency 5. There we go. Fortune 3. Yes. Mending. Yes. This. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Efficiency 5. Unbreaking 3. Fortune 3. And mending. Oh! Beautiful! Finally! I know, right? So I'm like a high duck. You hanging out with a lot of ducks on PCP. He taught us how to cheat and how to make cheats because some Latvian teachers teach that to make cheats for tests by making us write down all the useful info and they just say it, now learn that so you get good grades. Wow. Wow. Like, I can imagine, though, actually, if you're able to, like, you're back with your cold chips. Cold chips! Oh, you mean your freezer crisps, don't you? Oh, yeah, it turns out Sky likes to put their packets of crisps, or chips, as Canadians would call them, in the freezer. Apparently they taste better that way. You know? Sexy pickaxe you guys if you lost it in lava. Oh, don't even say that. There is a point redemption that I think is off currently because I was planning to play Skyblock but realised we didn't have everything set up for it. Or I didn't have, like, I had food poisoning last week so I wasn't able to do a lot of the off-stream stone grinding that I had planned to. But there is usually a point redemption called Throw It, which is... This guy's back with that abomination of a stick. I know, right? But there is a point redemption called Throw It that is currently turned off but will be turned off for the next Minecraft work. Holy shit, it works! It sounds like I got that Twitch chat pronoun thing. I know, right? It's amazing. It's why I have a command for pronouns. But yeah, there's a point redemption called Throw It, which is at the time of it being redeemed, whatever I have in my hotbar will be thrown and destroyed. So theoretically, if it were on right now, which I wish I could turn it on midstream, but I can't, then I could be standing like this, you could redeem Throw It, and all of that hard work and effort we'd have put in would be gone. Immediately gone. Cold chips, what's new cold? Listen, I'm not judging you, Sky. I'm just really confused. Like, cool, that happened. How? Also, I'm sure you're right, and it is amazing, but I'm probably just going to stick with my normal crisps. It must be said. I think I'm okay. Not because I don't think it's going to be great and tasty. Just because I am scared of innovation. I don't like change. Change is scary. And now, after all of that time and effort, once I get rid of these bloody things in my inventory and make it a little bit neater, I'm gonna go and get some shit. Oh, I know why these were up there. It was for whoever became the Stone Maester, if they would accept it. Because this is essentially my box of stuff for me to use, and this is my box of stuff that I can sell to these fuckers. We will put you guys away for now as well. We will put the shears away. None of these are really good food sources. We'll buy some more food. I think. I don't even have room for most of these. But we're going to take these to buy some more food, so that's another one that can go away. And we're going to take some torches. We won't really need them, but, you know, we'll take this as well to hit things with. Why not? Farmer boy, where you at? Thank you. I'm just going to buy a load of these. Thank you very much. Judgment. Pronoun check, he, them. Thank you very much. So my pronouns are she, they. Or, yeah, she, them, you know. But there is a pronoun command. There's also a pronoun extension on Twitch that if you do the command !pronouns, then it will show you the one that most people in chat tend to use. Because, you know, we do our best to respect everyone's pronouns here. And we understand that occasionally there may be a slip up, and it's never as long as it's never malicious, we allow it. But the mods are also ready to smite anyone who dares purposefully get it wrong. And also we try and do our best to never get it wrong, because, you know, just it's occasionally, especially if, you know, like, say for example my sister, not the same situation, but my sister changed her name after I'd known her for 18 years. It was a struggle to not always get it to be what the previous one was. And it wasn't ever malicious, it's just that you've known someone for a long time with that. And it's a thing of, like, you know, if someone has associated with new pronouns or come to a realization about their gender and who they are, we love them, we support them, and we will do our absolute fucking utmost to get them pronouns right. And I personally do find that the Twitch extension is so useful for that, because my brain dumb. Okay, this is with Fortune. Yeah, this is with Fortune 3. Oh my god. Okay, we got 2 there. That's not bad. That was our 4th diamond. We did 6 diamonds and we got 11 out of it. Power of Fortune, baby. Yep. And you see, we've even got mods here ready with the sword to smite down those who dare misgender people. Fight them. Not in our chats. I'm so happy we got Fortune 3 finally. I find it really weird as well when people come along and, like, as well, sometimes you'll get trolls pop up in, like, Twitch chats who'll be like, oh, because, you know, some people have, like, their pronouns in their title of their stream because they don't want to be misgendered, which I completely understand and respect. It's like, oh, you're a this thing? Well, then I'm an attack helicopter, you know, the stupid go-to. And it's just like, what benefit do you get from being a twat like this? What positives does it bring you? None? I thought so. So, because we now have all of these beautiful diamonds, I am also going to make a diamond axe. Because I really do like a diamond axe. And we're gonna start using our lovely books, our lovely emeralds and all that good stuff, to start making some peak items. Let's first off give you mending, because I love you. We are also going to give you Unbreaking 3. And we need to get other books that will work for you. We need Sharpness 5 on you. I also want Fortune on it, because you can't have looting on this. And something else. Efficiency 5. Yeah, those are the ones we want. And then on the clothes, Prot 2, Fire Prot, Blast Protection. Okay, well, we're definitely taking off the bloody Blast Protection. Prot 2, Fire Protection, we also don't want that. I don't know if it costs more to try and enchant something that's already got Prot 2 on it with then the rest of the Prot 4. So that costs 4. We'll see. We'll do a little experiment. Same. It costs the exact same. Well, Protection 4. Protection 4. This is the most important bit, obviously, of all of them. Protection 4. I don't have enough levels for it, but that's fine, because we can actually then also use our things to... So wait a minute. You can have mending on it when you've got that. You can have mending. We will need you to have protection. Another mending for you. You will need protection and mending. Unbreaking, we've already got Unbreaking on that. So that will go on a sword when we have more sticks, which we can make more sticks. Fuck it, let's make more sticks. You know, at some point we'll also make a spoon and a hoe, but for now we're gonna start with the basics. I do need more levels again before I can do that though. Hello. Prot 4, yes, I need 1 for that. Thank you very much. You are efficiency. I need 1 of yous. Unbreaking 3. Yep, I need 2 more of those. I'm gonna need to buy some more bookshelves. I can't be bothered to go out and try and bloody try and find more cows. It's effort. Don't you know I am now rich and therefore do not care? Fortune 3, we do need a Fortune 3 for this, yes. We don't have enough emeralds though, which is why we shall now go back to tree chopping. Okay, the rest of this stream's going to be about maxing out these items, making them real fucking tasty, making them real good and sweet. Why? Because I have decided that. So we are going to take all of these random axes that we have and just start using them. Start wearing them down. These diamonds are staying here for me. No one else is allowed to touch them. They are mine. You can go there. We won't need you. Well, we will actually need you for enchanting, so we'll keep you there. We don't need a bucket of water, though. Back to tree chopping. I need my saplings. Thank you. Back to tree chopping we go. No, 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 no. I know, beautiful singing voice. Voice of an angel. I should be in operas. And I'm not like, I should be in the charts. I'm like, nope, opera. Only thing I care about. That being said, I was very into Phantom of the Opera as a kid. Which I really do question why at the age of 9 I had seen Phantom of the Opera quite so many times. But also it was that I'd like started at a new school, and this one person who I went to school with, who was like the only person who actually bothered to talk to me, was really into Phantom of the Opera, so I think I therefore just became into Phantom of the Opera. You're losing your fight with sleep. Don't you worry. I hope you have a lovely night's sleep. Hope it's very relaxing. Hope it's very, restful. And thank you so much for being here, my dear. I hope we get to see you again for some more streams. By Chicks, Dicks and Non-Binary Twits. That is the first one and a good one from me. You have a lovely evening, my dear. Night, technically. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Shh. We need to let him get to sleep. No one say anything. Shh. Make all of you into these, all of you into these. And then, do I have you up to the level where... No, you won't buy boats off me yet. God damn it. Because at some point, they will buy boats. And it is so bloody useful. Because you actually get more emeralds per stick if you can sell them boats. For some reason, I got so confused. And I completely forgot what a Fletcher looked like. How dare I? My bestest, dearest friend. What are you selling? And breaking one, watching. Mending, not quite enough for you. Okay, cool. No worries, no worries. We're gonna have lots of sticks by the end of this. We're gonna have loads. More sticks than you will ever want to see again in your entire bloody lifetime. That's how many sticks I plan to have. Do 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 do. But also, thank you guys so much for being here and just being lovely and chatting and spending some time with me. As ever, I'm surprised that people want to see me do boring, monotonous Minecraft villager upgrading and just have a nice time and chat. You're all fabulous and lovely. But also, that being said, I do understand if you need to leave, especially if you need to sleep or anything like that. Please do not feel burdened to stay. Eternal sticks. As far as the eye can see, sticks. Oh, yay. Favourite saplings. I mean, not that I have favourites. It's the dark oak. We all knew it. I'm not hiding anything by saying it out loud, you know? Let's plant another one of you down here. Why not? I can. Want to become famous? How about you? Fuck off! You silly bot twat. Ari, if you're still here and available, please feel free to bonk them out of the chat. If not, no worries. Don't you worry, my dear. Also, no, I want to grow organically and not just randomly have computer fake people following me. Maybe I want to have actual, what's the point in even buying followers on Twitter? What's it going to do? It's not going to up your views or anything. And you can't reach a partner until you have a certain number of views per stream. How does it benefit you? How does it benefit you in the slightest? All it does is let you go, look, I have big number by name. My number big. Haha. Big number. And do you want to know what? My dick is not so tiny that I need to do that. I think you'll find it's surprisingly large. All the sticks. All the sticks shall belong to us. Gimme shiny things. It's I know we were saying that Hollow Knight had managed to make capitalism a thing, but it's surprising how much Minecraft has as well. especially since the Villager Pillager update. Like, before that, you'd occasionally trade with, like, a farmer. But that was pretty much it. And then they did the Villager Pillager update, and suddenly it was like, oh, damn, there's a use for these things other than stealing their hay? Holy hell. Thank you for restocking. I appreciate it greatly. Also, at some point, I want us to get cats. I want so many cats. I want all the cats. And by that, I don't just mean all of the cats of different colours so you get the achievement. I want every cat we ever encounter. Then again, I want every cat I ever encounter currently as well in real life. I love cats. Oh, I love them so much. Cats are amazing. And that isn't to say that I don't love my teddy boy, but I still am definitely a cat person. Sorry, Teddy. I love you, but after you, I'd probably want a cat. Why am I'm genuinely worried. For a second there, my brain genuinely went, oh shit, what if Teddy sees this? Yes, what if the dog who does not understand most words and mainly guesses what you're saying by the length of the word and the way you say it. For example, if you say, like, treat to a dog in, like, a happy, excited voice, they'll usually recognise, yes, treat. But if you say it in an angry voice or something, or you're like, treat, they don't usually understand it. They can sort of tell the length of the word and stuff, and then the intonation of your voice. But he's not gonna fucking know what I'm on about. Also, even if dogs could understand human language, if, like, really smart dogs could, Teddy is an idiot in the nicest possible way. Can't hurt Teddy boy's feet. Can never hurt Teddy boy's feet. Oh, Teddy boy. I went downstairs after work today, and as I always do, I went to go and give Teddy a little kiss on his head, because he deserves it. He's had a long day of being very cute. And he really likes to, like, lick my legs, like my ankle almost, whenever he can. But usually, if he has the opportunity to instead lick my face, he'll try and go for that. So when I kiss him on the head, he's usually like, back at you. And this fucker today, instead, I went to kiss him on the forehead, runs behind me and starts licking my ankles. I'm not going to say that he's broken, because no, he's lovely. But also, what the fuck, Teddy? I love you so much, but you do make me wonder a lot of the time what is going on in that tiny peanut brain of yours. He is great though. Oh, best boy. Do 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 do. But yeah, he will also like when my sister goes to, like, stroke him, if she doesn't let him even attempt to lick her face, because I will usually let him try but move my face slightly back whenever he goes to lick so he misses. No. If she immediately is like, no, he'll start growling and, like, baring his teeth, and he'll be like, and he will not stop until she gets close enough that he goes, and I'm like, it's somehow still hella sweet, but also, what the fuck? I don't know. I love him. I love him very much. What a weird little boy, eh? Well, I say little boy, he is, like, 14 years old. He's very old, especially for a small dog. Small dogs don't usually tend to last as long as big dogs do. Which is why when earlier talking about Miss Dottie, I was like, she was 17. That's fucking insane for, like, a chihuahua-sized dog. Silly boy. He is a silly boy. He's a greedy boy as well. The reason that, like, I think in the Discord earlier, I was like, look, Teddy came to see me. Do you want to know why? Scavenging. That's all he does. That's all he does. He can just have eaten the biggest meal of his life, and yet he will come and search for food like he is fucking starving. Non-stop. It's all he thinks about. It also, though, does mean it's very easy to, like, lure him away from places, or if it's like, oh no, we've got, like, someone coming by and we know he doesn't like people, just throw a tiny bit of cheese into another room and he will sprint after it. Arthritis and all. Sometimes I do wonder when they're like, oh yeah, he has arthritis, and I'm like, I don't think he knows that, because especially if food is involved. Oofed. He will go crazy. Let's make all of you these, and all of you these, and we'll do sticks and bunches, because I don't think I'd have enough room for them otherwise. Yeah. See, sometimes I smart. Oh, you are damaged. I'm just going to wait for you to break, and then they'll spawn in a new one, though, to be honest. Thank you. Oh, thank you, kind person. Kind trader. Oh, for me? More sticks? More... Oh, hello! Oh my god, a raid! Hello! Rat Kingen! Hello! Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. The rats are raiding. Oh, damn. They're all coming in. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. My name is Aaliyah. My pronouns are she, her, or they, them. We're just doing some Minecraft. Welcome to the lovely tin of beans. Because I, for some reason, always call people beans. I'm not sure why. It's fine. Hello, Raiders. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a good stream. What were you playing? I hope it was something good and fun. So we were planning to mine today, and then... Call me Alex. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. You oh, so very lovely and nice, all of you. Ah. I am just small little baby streamer. Rat Kingen as well. Thank you so much. I'm very overwhelmed. Minecraft Bed Wars. Very nice. Very nice. Stream's going good. So essentially, we were going to go mining and then realised we did not have a Fortune 3 pickaxe, and I already had found some diamonds, and I was like, I'm not mining these without Fortune. What do you think I am? Noob at this? No. So we have spent longer than I would care to admit levelling up a villager to get Fortune 3. I know, he does need to be fed. In fact, I think there's a few that need to be fed, but there are also some nice shiny ones. Do I have anything I can feed the golems? Let's see. We do. Wonderful. We will make them nice and neat and shiny, and then I'll show you what enchantments we've been working on. There you go. Has snack. Snack? They don't want snack. Extra snack. So yeah, today's been a lot of stick trading, a lot of trying to grow up a villager child that was taking forever, and just lots of chats. Beans, I love that. I don't even know where it came from, to be honest. It was just like the first person who like hosted me or something. I was just like, "It's a pretty lovely little bean," because it's just it's probably just a very English thing to say. It's like pip pip old bean, but for some reason I thought of bean and I was like, yes. So now everyone in chat is a lovely bean. We have a Discord, which is the Tin of Beans, and the points to use on the channel is beans. I know, a creative mastermind, aren't I? I found one word and used it for everything. But essentially what we're doing right now is trying to make some money, because I have armour that mostly all has well, these bits have prot 4. We have a pretty much perfect pickaxe here. Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, and Mending. I'm pretty happy with that. I also call people bean. It's a good word. I'm blood. I do the same thing with rats. Are you like, is it like the Rat Pack or something? I think that's from a musical. I don't know. That's an OP picker. I know. I have spent a lot of time getting all of these enchantments together, and then in this stream about 30 minutes ago we finally managed to put them all on. We're getting there as well with a pickaxe, and I'm planning to try and get as good armour as I possibly can in this stream. I will essentially keep going until all of the books that I own I am getting on this stuff. I want it nice. Like, obviously there's a lot more that I could do. I could get like thorns on things. I could get like, I don't know, silk touch on certain things. This one, I think we actually have a looting 3 book back at home that we can put on this one, on the sword. But like, for now, we're just focusing on doing what we can. Speaking of, let's do this. And this. So now all of our armour at least has prot 4. Well, how many levels do I have left? I have that many. There we go. We're getting there slowly. You have so many names for your community. Your theme is mushrooms and rats, so you call them fun guys. Oh, I love a good pun. I love a good pun. Which is very grammatically incorrect, but we're still going with it. Other than that, I just call it the Rat Kingdom. The Rat Kingdom sounds amazing. As soon as this stream's over, I'm going to have to go and have a look at your streams. I'm very excited. I believe you were given... Yep, Sky gave you a shout out earlier. Sky, thank you very much. Everyone, please go and give Rat King a little follow, a little, you know, little love. Listen, if I come in here, they're obviously a lovely, nice person. Therefore, little follow, little is the least I can ask, I think, of people. You already have mending on you. Yes, you do. So we will get a mending to go on that. You guys also all need mending, but I need more. Yeah, I need more things for that. Where is my Fletcher? It's really weird, my village, the way I set it out. You know, it's useful to have them all in like a set space, I know that, but I feel very bad when I do that, and I feel mean, so I just sort of put all the beds out here in an area, and they're blocks nearby, but they technically can wander off, and do like to a lot of the time. But then I feel less like a cruel dictator, so it's fine, it's fine. If we say it enough, it will be fine, it's fine. You have 37,260 beans. Oh God! Oh God! Soon you won't be safe from Watty if you say so. Oh God, you've got too many beans. It's so the channel points and redemptions and stuff. One of the redemptions that I added was Watty or water. I'm not sure which I called it, but essentially, if someone has enough beans, at the end of a stream, I will pour a glass of water over my head. Another one is egg, which another person in chat who isn't here today, but they're very close to it. And for that, you guessed it, egg on head. The things I do to... Oh my God! Luna Plays, thank you so much for the follow! Oh my God, we just hit 100 followers. I thank you so much. I am overwhelmed by the kindness and support that I'm being shown. When I started doing this, it was just, you know, a fun thing to spend times in the evening. It was an excuse to play more games in the evening after work, essentially. And I know 100 followers in the grand scheme of things with people in their millions doesn't seem like a lot, but like, to me that's insane and that's massive, and thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I am also very baby streamer. Been streaming for about 2 months now. I'm sure your channel is lovely, and listen, you are lovely, I can already tell, so therefore the channel's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be lovely and nice and, you know, just chill, fun streams. I think it sounds amazing. I will not redeem egg. I will. Thank you very much, Sky. I appreciate it. Now, if we can convince Charlie not to redeem egg, that would be great. Yes, Luna, you are the 100th. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Cheers. Woo! Streamers. Balloons. I have none of these things, but imagine if I did. I wasn't expecting to, like, when I first set my first, like, follower goal, it was 5. Because I genuinely didn't think I would hit that many followers anytime soon. Like, I started streaming... When was it? May. I started streaming in May. Because, weirdly enough, it was when my mum was in the hospital. But I started streaming in May, and I didn't think there was going to be anyone following me. I didn't think anyone would care to follow me. I'm also not good at games. It's in my bio. I am poor to average. And yet suddenly, everyone's been so nice and kind, and I appreciate it greatly. Very much. You love the vibe? Thank you very much. I just sort of chat shit non-stop, but also try and keep it nice and cozy, you know? It's a place of welcoming, it's a place of love and support, and everyone is welcome here, as long as you're not being mean to other people for no reason, essentially. We have no isms or no obias against people, and just everyone gets a nice big cuddle. Stop it, you're so nice, I can't. I'm just honest. I don't know what you want me to say. Everyone's always like, oh, you're too nice. And I'm like, I'm just being truthful. I blame my mum making me too nice. I'll tell her you were annoyed about it. I won't actually, don't worry. Fletcher boy, where you at? I'm sorry for gendering you. But also, you have not told me your pronouns. Fletcher traitor, where you at? You can't have just disappeared in the night. Did you go into the bloody church again? Nope. 100 people is a lot of people. Exactly. Right? Like, realistically, imagine if there were 100 people sitting in a room staring at you. It's insane. It's one of those things where, like, online, like, when someone's like, oh, I got, like, 100 followers on TikTok, and, like, someone else is like, that's barely anything. This person has this many. I have this many. And it's like, imagine 100 people in a room staring at you, and you're meant to be, like, giving a presentation or talking in front of them. You're not suddenly going to be like, it's not that many or anything, is it? Who needs to be a pro at games? That wouldn't be as fun. Right? Right! Like, I feel like part of the reason why everyone loves watching video games, especially, like, if being on YouTube for so many years has taught me anything, and, like, watching, like, you know, when people used to play, like, QWOP, or Surgeon Simulator, or Five Nights at Freddy's, we don't like TERFs. Fuck TERFs. Well, I don't think Scott Cawthon was ever a feminist, but, you know, trans people are loved and welcome and valid in this chat. The creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, it turns out, has donated to many anti-LGBT and anti-trans campaigners, funding things, charities. We ain't about that. We ain't about that here. But, like, part of the fun was that you'd see other people get scared, right? It would be like, they'd be like, ah, and you'd be like, ha 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 ha. They are struggling or scared. 100 people, I know. Like, 100 people in a room is bloody terrifying, even with a school that forced me to do public speaking as a lesson, essentially. Like, we'd have this thing called personal development. Personal development... PDM. What was the M for? Personal development management, maybe? Ari, you can correct me. But anyway, one of the things you had to do, it was like a lesson that did a rotation on personal decision making. I knew you'd be on it. See, one of us actually paid attention at school. Clearly not me. But it was essentially a lesson that did a rotation of different subjects. So they did subjects about, like, you would do, like, sexual health stuff in that lesson. You would also do, like, public speaking and stuff. Also doing finger guns. We're too in sync. This is the thing. Clearly, we're just destined to be besties forever and just psychically connected. For which I can only say, sorry about, the random nightmares at 4 a.m. But, like, I remember as well, one of my favourite PDM lesson that we ever had was spending an hour watching a Stephen Fry documentary about the AIDS epidemic, but in England, because, often when you hear about it in America. And, that's good, that makes sense. And it was obviously telling you, about, protection and stuff like that. We went to an all-girls school, and they were talking about, like, assigned male at birth to assigned male at birth relationships, because also at that point there was no gender is not what you were assigned at birth. This school, very conservative, very, they were like, you born with that, you is that, which obviously we know is a lie and not true, but try explaining that to a teacher when you're like 13, they're telling you you're an idiot, and also they are just, just a white conservative male and stuff. But anyway, and the content about, like, AIDS and stuff was very useful, very informative, and the information about, about protection and stuff when you are engaging in something with someone who has a penis was also very useful. But then they also ended that lesson by saying, so it's okay if you're gay. And we were like, wait, I'm sorry, that was the reason why we were watching the Stephen Fry documentary about it? So that it would open up the discourse about non-heteronormative relationships? Do you want to tell us in that case about, protection when you're not with a woman and man? No, never anything. I was like 18 when I learned like what a dermal dam was and stuff. Like, it just, it was so weird, right? It was so weird. It's like, how is this meant to be, it was such a weird school. Like, loads of people got into Oxbridge and whatever, but like, it was very much like this weird little bubble. No offense to Bubbles, listen. Bubbles, great in baths, an amazing Powerpuff Girl, but also, just, there's lots of things about that school that I query, question, and make me go, ugh. Not, however, the wonderful friends I made there. As you may have guessed from me saying it, one of my mods did go to school with me. Oh, beautiful, lovely, amazing. Like, it's the weird thing with this school that some people, so many things, some people turned out exactly how the school wanted, as like, conservative, oh, I went to Oxbridge, yeah, I got all those connections and stuff. And some people, like, this friend in particular who's in chat, just came out as like an ally warrior who will not stand injustice. I made the camera move when I thumped that. And it's amazing, it's beautiful, it's fabulous to see, it fills my heart with joy. Because it's sort of like, it's this really weird thing where the school was like, we're going to teach you all this stuff so you can make your own decisions. You can make your own opinions. And then some people would genuinely listen to the stuff they said and say, okay, I formed my own opinion. And the school would be like, no, we don't want you to form that opinion though. Oh, Ari, you're far too kind to me. I just tell the truth and how I see and feel things, okay? You are genuinely, you just always have, for many years, inspired me to try and be the best version of myself I can be. Because you are, no matter what it is, you're always pushing to try and like be a better ally, a better friend, a better everything, and just, oh, you're fabulous. People that go out of their way to be hateful, I just don't understand. No, right? Like, what? Why? Respecting people is free. Respecting people is also easier than anything else. I can now definitely go agree on a lot of things. I am very glad. Oh, thank you. I 100% hope that I'll be able to come and check out some of your streams as well, because I mean, it sounds like a great place. I'm excited to join the Rat Kingdom. Who wouldn't be? That sounds great. Listen, you know, I appreciate greatly that you saying I do that. It means a lot. Hello, Fletcher. I know it's past working hours, but how do you feel about some sticks? I know they're your favourite. Because then I can buy things to upgrade things. Also, then I get levels to upgrade things. Oh, beautiful. Oh yeah, it's just that once they sell out, they won't be able to restock. Cool. What do we need? We've got mending. We've got efficiency on that. These have mending. We need one more mending at least for that. God, it would be great if I could remember which of you was ever you. But no, I put you all everywhere, so now I have no clue. Mending. Thank you. Let's pick these up, and then as it is becoming nighttime, we will put mending on everything. Do we have enough? We don't have enough to carry another thing, but that's fine. We'll get there. We'll spend time on it. Hello, cat. I love cats. Cats are the best thing in the world. Aside from, like, potatoes. I stand by it, but also I realise that I've just summed myself up beautifully in that phrase. I love cats. They're the best thing in the world, aside from potatoes. Listen, potatoes are bloody tasty, in my opinion. Also, as the wonderful Samwise once said, boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. So versatile, you know? So you can do so many wonderful things with potatoes. I remember I was very young when, for some reason, I decided I needed to know what I would eat if I could only eat one thing ever again. And my answer was, correctly in my opinion, potatoes. Because, you know, as they said, boil and mash and put them in a stew. Potatoes, not cats. I would be concerned if you were saying cats were very tasty. Oh no, I'm sorry, Sky, I'm sorry. I love you. We were talking about how my school was weird and shit, but that my friend Ari or Munchkin in chat is just wonderful, and I'm glad I met them through it. The weather's being rude to you. Oh no. Oh no. It's, you know, it's very cold up in hello. Very cold up in those Canadian wilds. I don't think you live in wilds, but listen, you know, especially when you primarily only watch, like, American TV show, because, you know, it's hard to get Canadian channels in England. It's hard enough to get, like, most channels in England. But, like, the only times I ever see Canada depicted are usually in American TV shows where they depict it as snow. Snow everywhere. I don't even know if that's the case. I presume you must have summer at some point. Obviously to a lesser extent than, you know, most other I'm not thinking you're going to be like in Nigeria with the heat waves and stuff. But whenever I imagine Canada, thanks to my indoctrination at the hands of the media, I just think snow. I hope you have not been snowed into your house and bears are not crawling about. Again, I'm English. I don't... Whenever, like, people are like... In America, and you see videos going viral, and someone's like, oh, there's a bear in the garden, and I'm like... Fucking bears in the... What? In England, it is 9:30 p.m. here. We are currently on Greenwich Mean Time. We were on British Summer Time before, which meant we were an hour out. We do indeed have summer. It gets... Honestly, that already is too warm for me. I may be from England, but also, heat. Like, I remember the first time I, like, in front of my dad, it's 10:30 p.m. there, so still an hour ahead. We actually ride polar bears to school. Do you know what? You could tell me that and I'd probably believe it. Yeah, UK time is an hour behind the rest of Europe. Why? Because we're idiots, and apparently Brexit wasn't enough as it was. We had to go and make things harder always. Thank you, someone else who hates the heat. I remember the first time I full on went in a rant in front of my father about how hot it was and how I hated it and this, that and the other. And he was just like, I grew up in Nigeria. Don't complain. And then he turned away and he was just like, God, how did I mess up with this one? And I was like, if you want to go into the list of my childhood traumas, we can. However, you grew up in Nigeria. I did not. I have never had to deal with heat of 60-something degrees Celsius. I think I would rather just move to another country. Oh my God. It's such a controversial topic to hate heat for some reason. This is the thing. I can understand, like, Luna, you hate the cold, you love the heat. But when it is cold, you can always add on more layers. You can always, like, as long as you're at home and stuff, you can always add on, like, more things to make you warm. When you are very hot, like me, so when you run very hot, there's only so much you can take off. Listen, we're almost in winter and I am in a strappy tank top. You can tell that clearly I feel the heat a lot more than the cold. But also, I can't take anything else off and be decent. I live with people. I can't walk around naked. I mean, yeah, if it was a partner that I lived with, but it's my family. I can't walk around naked. You're moving to Scotland. I can't visit you in Scotland. I love a Scottish accent. Mwah. Also, oh my God, you're going out, you're doing things, you're living your best life. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Taking on the world. Apologies if that caused anyone some slight motion sickness. I live in the wrong country. I can't handle the cold. I love it when it's from 20 to 30 is too much for me. Literally, the perfect temperature for me is 13 degrees. That, for me, is the temperature where I can wear, like, a tank top without a cardigan and feel warm, but not like I'm going to melt. And yes, I recognise that temperature is a lot lower than most other people's perfect temperatures. Yeah, no. Layers! Exactly, you can add layers, whereas I cannot take anything more off and not be arrested in public. My body's super hot by default. I know, right? I am exactly the same. Like, I swear to God, even like a t-shirt with like capped sleeves or something, too warm, I will be sweating through it. I'm already sweating enough as it is right now. And I am in a room with essentially no lights on, in like a strappy tank top, with like 3-4 exposed walls in autumn. Oh. He gives you anxiety. That as well. When you're very anxious, you know, it gets scary, and then you're breathing, and then the heat, and you're already overheating. And also, one thing that I learned in one of my previous therapies is that when you are like very overworked, you do heat up anyway because you're usually breathing more rapidly, and that can be very hard then to cool yourself down essentially. So one good thing to do is like go to the freezer and get a bag of peas and like put them on your face. Stuff like that. You don't feel much heat while having a lot of wool clothes, and layers of clothes still make me freeze to death. Heated blanket, electric blankie in the bed. That's my mum's trick. My mum as well feels the cold way more than the heat. Like, I remember once when I was a child, I was like 9 and it was snowing, and it was England, so it was only like snowing that much. But we went outside to make snow angels, and I, in my pyjamas, which just had capped sleeves and like knee-length shorts, was making snow angels. My mum was like, put on a jacket! Aren't you cold? And I was like, no. Of course I can! I'm gonna go see my bestie in Scotland. Obviously, you know, COVID safe and all that stuff. In the UK, there are no current restrictions regarding COVID, but my mum is extremely high risk and vulnerable. I mentioned before she was in the hospital. It's because she got COVID before and was in a coma for like 2 months. So I haven't really been outside into the real world in almost 2 years. Part of the reason why I think I'm so good at just chatting non-stop on Twitch, because my brain is full of words to say. I'm like, oh my god, people to talk to? Yes, please. Oop, ad. No, ad. You don't feel... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you're replying to that thing. You can deal with 30 degrees, but not 10 or lower. Not at all, but it's Ooh. Minus 20 in the winter. Yeah, I think even I would struggle with that, honestly. Fortune 3, I do want you for this. Wonderful. Protection mending, I need unbreaking for pretty much everything. So, mending for that. Efficiency as well would be good for that, but that is going to cost... Oh, we've got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 unbreaking 3s. That's what I need, and then I should have everything. How much is an unbreaking 3 going to cost me? That's an efficiency 5. God, I wish I could change the colour of some of these people's robes so that I knew which one was which. I swear I'm losing my mind. Mending, yes. Protection 4, yes. You're my unbreaking No, you're my efficiency. Fortune. Where's the other one of you? There should be another guy. Where did they go? Please don't have run off and disappeared. Okay. Gonna chop down a tree. Well, luck, you go luck ahead. You luck away, don't you worry. You're gonna look like a sneaky snake. I just like saying sneaky snack a lot, so that's why I made it that. It's not because of like a snake as in like, you know, people seem to use snake as an insult, like, oh, you're such a snake, and I'm like, I just like to hiss a bit, you know. Gets down to minus... Yeah, no, that I think would be too much. I'm between like minus 10 and 10. That sounds like the perfect range for me to always live in. Staying inside instead of going out where people are much better. I'd rather be all alone. Honestly, yeah, I realised when they first did like lockdown and restrictions and social distancing, apparently what I always do is called social distancing, so that's good to know. People do the same with rats. I love rats and snakes. Thank you. I was like, do you know what? They'll probably understand me. They've got a rat pack. How many do I need? 13 to add fortune on there. Oofed. Oh god, I need more levels for everything. Okay, it's nighttime. We'll sleep. We'll sleep for a bit. Rats and snakes are baby. Well, that being said, I always bloody do that, and I always hate myself for doing it. When I was at uni in my final year, university, like college for anyone who's from America, or the Americas, I suppose. When I was in my final year, there was a gap in my wall to the outside lands, and a lot of mice came into my room, which was bad. What was worse was like when you'd occasionally see like a rat's head trying to force its way through this mouse-sized gap. And no, the accommodation people did not care and would not fix it. Kato, hello my darling, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Dolphins are horrendous. Dolphins, they purposefully hunt and attack like orca and stuff. They also non-consensually do things with porpoise, I believe, and seals and stuff like that. They also purposefully attack pufferfish to force the pufferfish to do the splody thing, and so that they can get high off the poisons that they release. They aggravate and hurt another thing so that they can get their own personal high from it. How rude. Not rude, disgusting, quite frankly. Dolphins, I would declare war on them, but apparently they're actually smarter than us, and I worry they would just beat us into the ground. You know? Where's my Fletcher? Where they at? Come on. What you doing? There you are. And they immediately went there. Oh, you changed your pronouns. May I ask what they are so I can try and get them correct, of course? Listen, here, we love you. You are loved and valid, and we will respect whatever your pronouns are. And we will do our best to ensure that everyone respects it, and that, listen, the mods have got the swords. It and its. Thank you very much for letting me know. I will use them accordingly. University and college are different types of post-secondary education where I live. Yes. Oh, wow, okay. So for us in the UK, what you have, that puffish thing reminds me of the Torchwood series. Wait, which Torchwood series? Oh my god, yes, where the Children of Earth. It's not whack. Why is it whack? Listen, your pronouns are your own and are used so that you can feel like you're being associated to in the best possible way and the best thing that reflects you. That's not whack. I will fight whoever tells you it's whack. The really disturbing one. Yeah, Children of Earth. It's where the weird sort of bird things that had to live in smoke came down and wanted kids because the children's fear was they released a secretion that was pleasurable to them, is how they described it in the show. Can you tell that I am a big Whovian from the fact that I could remember that pretty much off the top of my head? I hope so. I really need to get one of you to be a bloody chef person, I think. I can words well. And for that, we need to feed y'all up. Let me do the thing. You okay, Sky? Or was that face at the Children of Earth description? The Torchwood thing. It's weird. It's weird, I know. Also, Russell T Davies is coming back to Doctor Who, and oh my god, I'm so happy. My brother hates me talking about pronouns. That's why I don't try and speak about them often. I'm very sorry to hear that, but I hope you know this is always a safe space. We're never going to judge you. We're never going to mock or you're giving out flowers. We're never going to... Oh, the Torchwood thing. I was like, did I say something? We're never going to judge or mock or belittle or not take seriously your pronouns, because that's bloody terrible, and I'm sorry that you have to go through that, especially with someone who's meant to be family, who you turn to and rely on and trust and stuff. They sound like a twat. Apologies for insulting them, but also am I wrong? They sound like it. I never said they were, just that they sounded like it from the little description that we've had. Your brother is stinky. Agreed. Don't give up on being you, though. I agree, wholeheartedly. It's unfortunately, there are horrible, mean people in the world who, for reasons that we just can't understand, choose to shit on others and not respect them and make them feel lesser for being themselves. But all we can do is, where safe and possible to, try to educate them, but also only if it's safe for you and your mental health as well. Because heaven knows, I've tried with my grandma so much, but it's gotten to the point where it's too damaging for my mental health. It's unsafe for my mental health at this point. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop being me and doing what I believe in and living as I am and stuff. I just feel better not being known as a person, more of as an object. Just feels better to me. I have no idea why. We still love and respect you, no matter what. And if that's what's more comfortable for you, then we will use those pronouns accordingly. And if anyone doesn't, the mods will smite them! Obviously, if it's a purposeful not using. If it is someone that like hasn't been here when you've given these updated pronouns, we'll politely correct them and stuff. We won't smite for no good cause, but for good cause we will smite. Yeah. Everyone should be who they are, no matter what anyone else has to say. I agree. Whole bloody heartedly. My pronouns are he, him, by the way. I am queer too. Bye. Woo! We listen. We love an alphabet mafia person up in here. I describe myself as pansexual, but at the same time, I sort of, when I was a teenager and was realizing like my sexuality, well, I say realizing my sexuality, I knew that I liked everyone regardless from a very young age. But when I was trying to define it more so, partially because of the school I went to, partially because of the time and the fact that, like, you know, teachings and stuff hadn't spread that much and the internet wasn't as much of a thing. It was very much thought back then that bisexual was only interested in, like, men and women, and pansexual was more, like, open to non-binary and genderqueer and stuff like that. Whereas now, it's like, obviously bisexual no longer is often defined as the term of interested in men and women or interested in two genders. It's interested in any gender. But then, so now I'm like, am I actually just bisexual and it's just a fancy name for it from like a slightly old-fashioned time? I don't know. Pansexual, either one's good by me. Kato, pansexual, furry, femboy, and transgender. I just want it by saying I am. Ooh, you are also what some would call a femboy. Listen, everyone is loved here, everyone's welcome, everyone is valid, and if anyone tries to tell you you're not, they can go in the bin! And then you come back here, and me and chat say that we love you, and we think you're valid, and we support you no matter what. And if anyone comes in here saying they don't support, or any bot, or any trolls, smite. Yes! Give me more villagers. Give me more power! Sexuality was easy-ish for me to realise, because I was like, yes, everyone good. Yes. I remember being younger, and I've mentioned this a couple times on stream before, but fuck it, we'll do it again. I remember being younger and being at a sleepover, and someone, for some reason, had a really fancy electronic spin the bottle, but instead of it being like kissing spin the bottle, it was primarily dares. So you would spin it and you'd get a truth or dare option, essentially. But one of the dares did still have the option of a kiss. And it was like, oh, kiss whoever's sitting opposite you. I was 9 at the time of this sleepover. And I had always known my entire life, I was like, people are people. I like people. People. Consenting adults. People. I was a child at the time though, so I was just like, peoples. But you know, consenting adults. That's as much as I need now. I worded that weirdly. Ignore it. But anyway, and it landed and it was like, I spun it or someone else had spun it. And someone else had spun it and it landed and it was like, kiss the person opposite you, and I was the person opposite the person. They were like, I can't kiss that, that's a girl! Oh my god! And everyone broke out with, girls can't kiss girls! And I was there and I was like, hold the fucking phone. What? And they were like, girls can't kiss girls, and I was like, I think you'll find I fucking can and I will. And they're like, no, girls can't kiss, it's girls and boys. So you have a mummy and a daddy. And I was there and I was like, my tiny 9-year-old mind was blown. Because of course I'd noticed that like in TV shows usually it was a husband and a wife. But I had still thought, you know, well, what if I don't want to kiss a boy? That's fine then. My mind was blown from the fact that I had just learnt that no. Supposedly in society, back then, no. And I was like, I'm sorry, have any of y'all seen Lola Rabbit in Space Jam? But seriously though, Lola Rabbit in Space Jam, like, wow. As a child, I was enthralled. Your eyeliner and nail polish, I bet you fucking rock it as well. I bet you look cute as hell. Mostly because you want to normalise it. Yes. And I can do that with my small platform at least. Yes. It's how we used to play Spin the Bottle, or with gifts when it was a B-Day party. Right? See, I say that to some people and they're like, you played Spin the Bottle where you did when you were 9? And I was like, listen, it was a different, they didn't, explanations now have to come in. There we go, I fixed my door. How's some crusty man in comments going to tell me who I can kiss and what I can wear? I know, right? I swear to God, if any straight cis white male tries to tell me what I can do and who I can make out with, no. No. Not allowed. I refuse. My body, my choice, baby. And I choose to blow kisses at pretty girls. And boys and non-binary people, listen, anyone is welcome. But this was more the point of if they were trying to be homophobic here. Oh, I lost a sapling. Oh well. Listen, all of y'all can get little kisses blown at you. Respectfully, of course. Unless you don't want them to be respectful, in which case... Oh, stop it. Add me on Discord. I kid. I've realised there's new people here. I shouldn't be making jokes like that. I promise, it's always respectful. Fortune 3. Do we have Fortune 3? We have a Fortune 3. We don't need that. I played Spin the Bottle with a group of friends where all of us were NB ones. I think that counts as gay. Well, that counts as gay. It's like, listen, everything in your life can be made a little bit better by just making it a little bit more gay. And do you want to know what? I think that counts as gay. Just throwing a little bit more gay. Ooh, like it very much. Listen, name me something that couldn't be improved by making it a little bit more gay. Capitalism, but make it gay. The royal family, make them gay. Fucking... Okay, yeah, there's some things that aren't bad by making it gay, but most things are vastly improved by making it just a little bit more gay, you know? I think so, at least. Now I can't go there, or else it's going to stick to the house. Blows kisses back disrespectfully. Sky, stop it. What? No! That being said, we do also have a Discord where we essentially just send memes and offer support, and I post pictures of my dog. If anyone would like to join, you do not have to. But you know, if you want just a nice little space where we can just essentially offer support, occasional meme, often pictures of my dog when he comes to scavenge, we've got that. Oh, thank you, Sky. Sky on it as ever. Just smashing it left, right and centre. Keeping me going, propping me up. I don't go to parties, but my friends do, and they are straight, but still kiss girls and go. I don't really go to parties either. As I was saying before, I've discovered that what I did before all of COVID happened was already still called social distancing. Humans scare me. I am very socially awkward, casually sneaks into Discord. There is also an art channel as well, yes, because so many people here are wonderful, amazing artists. I'm not going to say that I'm not, because Sky could make me pour water over my head. I will say that I do makeup, but I do not do traditional or digital art of any form. I don't, yeah. Listen, I am afraid of people, I am awkward, so no one has ever wanted to be my friend before either. Like, I never got invited to people are like, oh yeah, well didn't you get invited to party? No! Who do you think I am? I need my Unbreaking guy. Did I? There they go. Unbreaking. I was about to say, did I like kill my Unbreaking guy by accident? Sorry, a bit of a rabbit. I love it. Don't you worry. I think that sounds bloody beautiful. I'm very excited. Respectful kisses. I'm very excited to have lots of lovely rats. Lots of rats, and in a tin of beans you've got all the sustenance you could ever need. Emotional sustenance, that is. We do not condone cannibalism here. Listen, we're down with a lot of stuff, but that's a step too far. Your town's very small, and hardly anyone had COVID here. We're that's amazing. Honestly, like, wow. Can I move to your town? I think it's weird here because I live outside of one of England's largest cities, and so there's been a lot of spillover and stuff, and also even without that, because of my mum and her things, it's been like, oh, even if we were in a smaller place, you still can't go out, and it's like, I mean, my boyfriend says he's alright with polyamory. High key jokes. Don't worry. Listen, I know that you are in a committed relationship, and we respect that. We're not going to do anything to make an issue in your relationship or make your partner uncomfortable. I already do that enough with my best friend, who genuinely, her grandma's asked if we're dating, my grandma's asked if we're dating. Every ex-boyfriend she's ever had has felt the need to check if we have dated previously. We have each other's handwriting tattooed on us. My favourite thing is just always, it gets to a point in a relationship where she'll message me and be like, they finally asked. And I'm like, oh, really? And it's like, yeah, they felt the need to check if we had dated previously. Luckily, and occasionally you'll have the one that clarifies that they're okay with that, and they appreciate it. They just want to know before they meet me. And I'm like, oh wow. I blame her for starting it. For one, tagging everything which is like a photo of us together on Instagram as hashtag my girlfriend is cuter than yours, and also introducing me. The first time I met one of her partners was when I was at a birthday party for her, and she introduced me to him as, so this is my girlfriend Aaliyah, and I just went, hi, and didn't say anything, because she'd been introducing me to everyone like that all night, and I was like, I'm gonna go with it, and then he was like, I'm sorry, you're cheating on me, and I was like, oh shit. No. Oh, half joking. Sorry, I read it as high-key joke. Half joking. Ain't nothing wrong with kissing a homie respectfully sometimes, right? Right? I've been trying to tell Ari this for years. I'm sorry, Ari. At one point, I promise I will stop making jokes about wanting to kiss you. I'm just trying to stop wanting to kiss you first. Listen, you inspire me in many, many ways. There's platonic kisses. There's kisses on the cheek and shit too. I wish I wasn't allowed to go out, as it's crazy you not to meet people. It is as well. When people are like, oh, do you want to do a thing? And I'm like, mate, COVID rates are a bit too high right now, 300 per 100,000. Maybe when we get back down to 250. That being said, where my mum's doctors have essentially said it's safe once we get below 100 per 100,000. We haven't been that low since like March of 2020, but you know, I love it. Are you really best friends if you don't want to kiss at least a little bit? Right? It's like, you know, there's the stages of friendship, I find. There's, you know, being really good friends, being able to make jokes with each other, being able to make weird, dark jokes with each other. Then you get to the stage, in my opinion, of just excessive flirting and sexual tension. But you don't. But this is the thing. Push through that, and you will reach the stage of enlightenment where you are connected on a mental plane to unknown ends. It's amazing. But I don't understand very well. I'm very introverted too. Outside and other people, I don't remember how to words normally. I don't. And also just seeing loads of people in a group together. And if they weren't wearing masks and stuff, oh, panic attack central for me there. Oh, hello, kind trader. Very good bouncers. Simone Biles could never. But listen, you get, not really, I've always been allowed to be with friends. It was only the 1 month in March last year. Wow. I mean, I think your country's handling of it sounds amazing. Because I know you said, you know, you live in, like, a not as urban area. But even so, like, that's amazing handling of the entire thing to be able to have such, like, low cases and stuff. That's, ooh, wow. Where do I need to move to? It's wherever you are. Don't worry, we can still just be online friends. Real life is a lot, you know? It's the fact that, like, I'm pretty sure when my best friend and I did live, like, round the corner from each other when we were at uni, even then, we would still often just be like, do you want to do a FaceTime? Because real life and outside, and we were like, yes please. It's great. We haven't had much cases. It's much safer and people don't... That's great. That's amazing. But also, you know, I do appreciate you then have less excuses to not hang out with people. And, you know, then people have a lot more expectations of you to just be okay with everything. So I can especially think, you know, in my situation that I'm currently in, with the rates in England being down somewhat, people do, like, act like I'm really weird for saying, oh, I still can't. So I imagine, you know, if there was someone there who was, like, very precautious, they might still be like, oh, no. Also, if you just want an excuse not to have to see people, it's like, now I've got the perfect one. I'm like, oh, I've COVID. It's like, either you can be like, oh, the rate's too high, or, oh, I have to do a lateral flow test. It's coming tomorrow. I've gotten far too used to doing lateral flow tests as well. To the point that, like, Norway, be right back, booking a trip to Norway. It's one way, baby. But, like, it is also... I remember the first time I did a lateral flow test, and I had to, like, put the thing up your nose, and then you twist it, and you have to twist it when you put, like, the long, essentially, cotton swab up your nose. Listen, if you are ever in a challenge where someone's like sneeze in the next 5 seconds, or you're gonna get mugged, mate, take a lateral flow, sorted immediately. You just like, shit. Can't relate. I was terrified from the start. I live in a bigger city too. Fair. I think it does. Yeah, it does depend upon like the size of the cities. Like I remember in England, there are some like smaller like towns that have had nothing. Edenberry, hello, my darling. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We're just doing some Minecraft. We've been working on getting like top tier enchants on all of our stuff. We've been like trading up villagers, lots of librarians, and we finally have pretty much all of the enchantments that we want. There will be some more we'll probably be going for in the future, but for now, I'm pretty happy with what we've got so far. But we're just having a chat about COVID. We were very lovelily raided by Ratkingen, and they live in Norway, and it's just, they're just like, oh yeah, some people are like, oh, we didn't really have any COVID stuff, and I'm like, oh my days. I've forgotten what outside air is like. Like, how do I move to your country? um, but I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good day. And if not, I hope the stream is a nice little break, nice little moment away from it all. Norway is nice, but people think we're so accepting of LG. Ish. Yeah, that's not great. I think it, weirdly enough, like the town I live in, wouldn't even really call it that tolerant, to be honest. Of most things, very, very old conservative white area. So recently I went out in a shirt that says "Roses are red, Black Lives Matter." My God, the glares I got. It was oh. But yeah, I feel you where it's like people are like, oh yeah, well, they're more tolerant of it. They won't say anything, they won't do anything and stuff, you know. It was once you were home from school and a bit fast, as a COVID test of your classmate went wrong and was a positive even though it was negative. So you were home, still after the news it was negative, I was home. Yeah, you know, that makes sense. You want to be with your family in case something does happen and stuff. Yeah. This COVID's got us all down bad. In more ways than one. But I think, you know, as long as we're all trying to look after ourselves and each other, I think that's one of the things that people forget a lot of the time. Like, in the UK, lots of people are like, I don't want to get a jab because I'll be fine. And it's like, you may well be fine, but it is your grandma who will not be. Or it is your friend's sibling who has that, you know, chronic condition that they've mentioned. They're the ones that are gonna not be fine. And you getting the jab will help protect them. People talk so much crap here. It horrifies me how ignorant. Yes. Yeah. And it's like I mentioned before, like you can try and, you know, call people out on it, but there's only so much you can do before it is dangerous, not just to your physical health, of like people can possibly, you know, physically attack you for it, but also your mental health, because my God, it takes a hit doing all that stuff. Well, I'm going to quickly talk through what enchantments we've currently got on everything. So, we have pretty much a perfect pickaxe. We have Efficiency 5, Hello Child, we have Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, and Mending. We have an Unbreaking Sword that we're going to add Mending to, and we have a Looting 3 book back at home. On top of that, I probably want Sweeping Edge and Sharpness 5. Here we have the Mending, Unbreaking, and Efficiency Pickaxe, which we are going to add Fortune to. Protection 4 and Mending is on all of our equipment, all of our armour. We're going to add Unbreaking 3 if we can, as much as we can now. Hopefully one day we will also get something like Thorns on there as well. I'd love to also have Feather Falling and Depth Strider on here, and then like Respiration and Aqua Affinity on the helmet. But you know, I don't want to go too big. And also, oh wow, it's like gone 10 p.m. Exactly, you live with your mum and her boyfriend. They're in their 60s. I'm scared to talk back to them because you live here for free. Yeah, I feel you wholeheartedly. It's terrible living somewhere where you feel like you can't be yourself, and even when you sort of feel like you can be to an extent, like you're worried that could change all of a sudden and stuff, and it's horrible and stifling, and I hope that you're okay and that you're able to get out of that place sometime soon. But you know, there's various things that would affect that, you know, like your mental health, your financial stability and stuff like that. So much stuff that I feel like a lot of people just take for granted. They're like, yeah, just move. And it's like, that isn't, you can't, I wish I could just move a lot of the time and stuff, you know? But when did you get in here? Your parents are at the age of 50 and your dad, grandpa have heart problems. My mum has something with the head. My other grandpa have half a... Wow. Yeah. That's a lot of family with a lot of things going on. And I can understand why, you know, it's you definitely want to be home and make sure that they're okay with everything that's going on. And when all of them have, you know, essentially things that put them at risk, yeah, that makes sense. You wanted to get home and be with them and make sure they were okay. I don't get to live somewhere for free. My parents are going to start charging me rent, but once they start doing that, I'm going to have to start doing my own thing a lot more. Not under your roof anymore, bitches. You're going to work while you play some games, don't you worry. I'm probably going to sell the stuff I've got, enchant what I can, and then probably leave the stream here. I'm very sorry, especially Eden, I know you just got here, but I'm sleepy and have work tomorrow because gal's got that full-time job life. Because I do have to pay rent to my family, and I have to pay bills, and I have to buy food and shit, and everything costs money, and I has needs for money. You're also going like, don't you worry, guys, you're welcome to lurk away. There's never any expectation on anyone in chat to be chatting non-stop or doing anything. Listen, I'm just so happy and grateful that you guys want to spend some time with me and with everyone else in chat and just have a nice little time. Like, I appreciate that enough on its own. I don't expect people to also be like talking and using all their attention on me, and like, you don't need to be obsessed with me. It's okay. I know I am a fabulous goddess. No, sorry, yes. Sky is right always. No sorry or bonk. I need more books. Do you have a bookshelf? No. Bookshelf? Yes. Thank you. Do, 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 do. So that's going on there, and then that is going on there. This already has Unbreaking 3, this one has Unbreaking 3, and this one does. Awesome! So I think we're probably going to see how many of these we can add on, and then we're going to probably leave it about there, methinks. Which one of these gives me more armour? They both give me the exact same armour. Wow. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I'm trying to do the things from my therapy. I have various mental health conditions and have been in and out of various therapies, but the most recent one was a compassionate focus therapy. And part of what you're meant to do is pretend that you already feel compassionate towards yourself, because it will build habits. You know when they say like, oh, if you can do something for 8 weeks straight, you'll build a habit from it. So even if you don't like waking up early, keep doing it and it will become natural to you. Well, the same thing sort of works with your head. So they recommend, you know, saying compliments to yourself instead of insults and stuff. And also, one of our lovely regulars in chat also was like, you should compliment yourself instead of insulting yourself all the time. So I'm trying to do that more so. But yes, so we've done, in my opinion, pretty damn good today, guys. We've got all of the different villagers that we need for like my core base armor, what I like to have on everything from the off. Well, from the off when I'm using enchanted stuff. Obviously there are things we can add, like we mentioned Aqua Affinity, Depth Strider, Feather Falling. But for now, we have a pretty damn perfect pickaxe, a sword that soon we will also be adding Looting 3 on, an axe that is very close to getting there, very, very nice. We're soon going to enchant these boots with our Unbreaking. I just need some more levels to do that. And then the rest of our armour as well all has Protection 4, Mending and Unbreaking 3. I think that's pretty good going, in my personal opinion. I'm pretty proud of what we've managed, what we've achieved here today. And therefore, because of that, I'm going to take us to this screen while I tell you all how much I love you before I then go and sleep. So, that being said, thank you guys all so much for being here. Rat King, thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate it. I highly recommend everyone goes and checks Rat King out, because simply from them being in chat already, I know that they're lovely and wonderful. And who doesn't want to join a rat kingdom? We will be unstoppable. But genuinely, thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it so much. I hope this has been a nice little break from the real world. I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their evening, night, morning, afternoon, whatever it may be. You guys don't need to thank me for the stream. I'm thanking you. You have all been lovely and spent time with me while I focus on grinding villagers and... It sounds like I'm making a paste. While I focus on leveling up villagers and searching desperately for Fortune 3. But I have had a lovely time. I hope you guys have too. My next stream will be on Wednesday. We will be doing some more Hollow Knight. You can always get a little notification in Discord if you would like to join, but you do not have to. I completely understand. And yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely amount of time until I next see them again, whenever that may be. And so with that, I will blow you some respectful kisses. And I will say, bye bye!